All right. So let me know if you guys can hear me now. I have updated OBS and I had to, I guess, pick the microphone a second time in the settings. So I don't know what's up with that. My microphone was working in the, in my other software, my audio recording software. So it wasn't the computer, it was OBS. Why would they do that? I don't know. Software is complicated. How is it going, guys? This is the late night stream. Happy 7:30 p.m. Australia, or 7:45 now, I suppose. Arson says, Rip stream went down and his old video came up and I thought it was live. Rip? Nope. So, I had a huge Windows update that lasted like 4 hours. So I was supposed to have a late night stream. Never happened. 4 hours went by and then I was like, you know what? I'm still awake. Let's go ahead and do the late night stream. And that's what we're doing. It's almost morning time. By the time we're done with this stream, it could be called the early morning stream because it'll be like 5:45 a.m. for me. All right. So Arson is asking, is this live? This is in fact live. If you want to join, the session ID is in the description. Feel free to join. Halfdan's here. How's it going, Halfdan? I don't know if I've played with Halfdan in a while. Arson, is this live? Yes, it is. This is live. Cop says, when the Americans are away, the Australians come to play. That's right. I'm not going to try and pretend that I can do an Australian accent. I can't. Just says, woohoo, it's 11 a.m. I'm loving this. You must be in around Europe, UK or something. Australia's not upside down, came communist. Of course they aren't. My thumbnail is, that's all. I'm not saying anything. All right, everyone. So we should talk about the actual game at this point. We are here to farm up some Shadowcore ore. I know Ray Zhang just came out, but believe it or not, we've kind of defeated him a whole bunch of times. Hey, thanks, Samuel. Oh, hey, it's Samuel. I haven't heard from you in a while. He said, hey, Gameconomist, got me excited. Thought you were in Australia. No, just in spirit. Thanks for the donation, though, Sam. We defeated Ray Zhang a billion times. We built all his weapons. We upgraded some of them, not all of them. And now I kind of just want to get back to the regular stream. We're going to be focusing on upgrading our charms, actually. That's why we want the Shadowcore ore. Really valuable for the charms. And then once those are upgraded, mostly, we're actually going to start doing PlayStation streams soon. How does that sound? It's almost PlayStation time. Oh, I'm quivering with excitement. I'm absolutely drenched. What does this guy have? I don't know if I've ever been so excited. Let's go ahead and collect harvest. Oh, look at all this poop. What a bunch of shite. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways. So we need to do some Shadowcore ore without waking up the neighbors. Because it is 3:49 a.m. and we don't want to wake them up because they're probably asleep. Tears in the Rain's like, free Hong Kong. I'm going to delete this message. I'm sponsored by China. I hide the user. Just says I'm in Germany. Nice. All right, guys. We should start. Who's here? Probably not very full at all. Just Mara and Halfdan. Plenty of room. It's because the regulars who usually show up for the session, they're probably all in bed, sleeping like beta males. What are you guys doing asleep? Don't you know you're supposed to be playing Monster Hunter World all day, every day, and at the nighttime as well? Let's go ahead and post a Tempered Elder Dragon. I know Tempered Elder Dragons will drop a Shadowcore ore if you're lucky at the end of the quest. Now, what I don't know is if somebody like this could drop a Shadowcore ore. So this is Brute Tigrex if you're crazy. And he is probably like a tier 2 monster. He's not an Elder Dragon. So I don't know if he'll drop Shadowcore ore. These guys definitely will. I've seen it happen. So let's queue up the Kirin. Kirin Madirin. And, for Kirin, why don't we actually go with Loyal Thunder, Solemn Reflection. Wait, I thought we, I guess not. All right, let's grab this Solemn Reflection. See, I think I call it Redemption sometimes because I'm an idiot. Sticks, Horn King, hold on, let's go by category. Heavy Bowgun, Heavy Machine Gun. We'll take this Raging Destroyer, And this is basically just a straight damage upgrade. So we probably should save this. Heavy Bowgun, Loyal Thunder, Ruinous Destruction, Solemn Reflection, Soulfire Sticks, Crimson Kadashi, Loyal Thunder again. Oh, that's going to be like elemental ammo. I don't really care. You're getting overridden. So there's our Rajang Destroyer. Rajang. What a word, what a word. Let's grab up some of this ammo. Oh, yeah. And who do we got with us? Oh, imagine that. We've got Mara and Halfdan. Yukino says, fools, you never sleep? That's right. Sleeping is for the weak. We got to be strong. All right, we'll just grab these over here. You know what I should be doing? I should be chugging an energy drink to further emphasize my alpha masculinity. All right, we should get this Bombardier. There we go. It would be very unlucky if we didn't. Bombardier, Bombardier. Oh, hey, we got Shade. How's it going, Shade? We got Verila and Halfdan used a meal voucher. Ah, that's what happened. All right, this will be fun, guys. So again, we're just farming up some tempered Elder Dragons. They can be tricky. We're really just going for that Shadowcore ore, though, aren't we? And let's see, with the equipment, if we're fighting Kirin, we could do Impact Mantle and Rocksteady, but you know what? Let's give up the Rocksteady. I want to take Thunderproof. Thunderproof Mantle. Destroyer, huh? Destroy it! Throw it into the fire! Isildur! Okay, let's grab more Destroyer. It's like the beginning of, what is that? The Lord of the Rings or something like that? Yukino. Butternoob. What a name. Wait a sec, your thumbnail is upside down. No, it's not. You're upside down. Are you guys ready for the Gay-Economist special? Gay-Economist stole Christmas. Oh, God. Not that I have anything with being gay. Look at this guy. Why is he in such a bad mood? Dude, you're not even doing anything. You're having a nice little... Look at that. You got a nice little relaxing ride. You don't even have to take care of the horses. Your cat's doing all the work. What a little bitch. He's got his arms crossed like he's mad. He's like, oh, I wish I could be in my mother's basement playing Monster Hunter right now. He's probably mad. Housekeeper? Housekeeping? No, see. Why isn't the stream upside down? You're right, the stream should probably be upside down. It's an old man. Get out of here, old man. You're just a strain on the system. We like the Grand Meowster, though. She cooks good food. But the old man just reading a book, he's got to go. He's got to go. Sorry, Grandma. What are you doing for Halloween, Gameconomist? The same thing I do for Halloween every year. Sit in my house and cry because nobody invites me to a Halloween party. Stream should be upside down too. I don't know about that. Evening from Sydney, Australia. There we go. How's it going, Brendan? Brendan, what would be the appropriate thing for me to try and say? As an American speaking to an Australian, is there some kind of special Australian greeting? So I'm terrible. I'm not. Everyone seems to try and do an Australian accent. I never try, because I know if I try, I'm going to fail miserably. Can't you make it upside down, TGC? There's probably a setting in the stream that would let me do that. Let me look. So I think I know where the stream's coming from. Let me open this. Resolution, video format, flip vertically. Oh, right. Let's try this out. What happens if I click this button? All right. Here you go, guys. Flip vertically. Guess we'll wait a minute for our teammates to show up. Oh, our teammates are kind of here already. So we got the Thunderproof Mantle. Let's go ahead and have this max potion. Now we're in Australia, boys. Put this on real fast. We'll get the Impact Mantle out after we've KO'd him a few times, right? That makes more sense, I think. Alright. We get it. You're a pony. My little pony. I don't think so. I don't think so. Man, I want to be loud. I don't want to wake up my neighbors, though. That would be very rude of me. The other day, the neighbors were actually, it was today, actually. The neighbors were playing their TV a little louder than usual, and I could hear everything on that TV. And it made me think, oh God, The neighbor probably hears me all the time when I'm streaming at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I hope they have some sort of like white noise they can use to drown me out, because I'm probably super annoying. They're probably like, ah, he put on 4 levels of weakness exploit again. This guy sucks. That's probably what my neighbors think of me. Like, I can't believe he would do that again. Sticky ammo. Don't do it, Kirin. He's coming right at us. Don't do it, son. We'll put you in the... Oh. We don't want to do that. Hold on. You gotta stay on the straight and... Oh my god. You gotta stay on the straight and narrow path. I wanted it. Get him, half Dan. Don't do it. Oh, that's the big, he shoots you out of the air if you jump over him with that move. Like a one-shot kill move. Hate that move. Look at this decent 156 damage we're doing. That's nice. That's nice. Give the team a few knockdowns. That's 2 knockdowns so far. It's not bad. Oh god, get me away from this. Oh my god, of course I would die. Kyle says, don't your neighbors let their dog poop on your yard? Nah, that's different neighbors. The neighbors above us. We live in a condo. We own a small condo. We're living the American dream. So we live in a small condo. We got neighbors attached to us from all directions. And wow, did I not bring health boost on this build? Normally I have a health boost 1. When I switched heavy bowguns, I was supposed to add the health boost back in. I suck. This needs to be upside down for maximum enjoyment. It is upside down. WTF is up with the screen. Switch the screen. What? What? Can't tell me what to do in my own stream. I'm the captain of this castle. That doesn't make any sense. Let's grab this. The king of the castle, king of the castle. No, 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 no. I have a chair. Let's jump up here. I feel like a spider now in Australia. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Wait, where'd he go? Where am I chasing him? I'm like reading the comments and not paying attention to the actual game. God, man. I'm a liability if I'm on your team. How did I... Oh my god, I fall perfectly down to the bottom. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, we're in, baby. Quick, shoot him in the face. Oh, nice job, guys. I think they knocked him down with damage there. Wow, we lost Bombardier. We're doing like 20 damage less per shot. That's actually really depressing. Bombardier's actually more important now than it used to be, because with your gun doing more damage, your bullets I should say, with your bullets doing more damage, since Bombardier's working by like 10%, I think actually it's really important that you get that Bombardier. So it's giving you a nice like 20 damage increase. It's quite a bit per shot, right? In my opinion anyways. Can't stop me, Kirin. God. We're just gonna guard it. We're just gonna guard it. We're not gonna be stupid about it. Watch the game not give me Shadowcore or just because we died. It's gonna be like, yeah, he doesn't deserve it. This motherfricker died. Alright, I thought that would happen. Get him, boys! Ooh. There's some damage. Ooh, look at this damage. Oh my god. Look at this damage. Oh my god, we got the whole clip out on him. That was nuts. I did not expect that all to come... All of it. Okay. Where are we going? Where did Kirin go? He's racing over here. My little pony. Get over here, Kirin. Where are you going, man? You sons of a... Oh, here he goes. Okay. So he's still enraged. Shoot him in the face. Try to get away from that, actually. One shot, he's like, okay, I'm down. When we shot him with all that Wyvern Heart, we must have had him right on the edge of being knocked down again. God, love Wyvern Heart. You just have to be picky when you use it, you know? It's not true with the Wyvern Snipe. You don't got to be quite as picky with the Wyvern Snipe. You just kind of line up a shot and you're done. Not a big commitment. Wyvern Heart's the opposite. Wyvern Heart, you got to like... You gotta have like this huge space of time where you can shoot one part on the monster for like a whole minute. For like 7 years. That's how long you gotta be shooting that monster. Oh, where you think you're going? Blow up. Oh, oh, we did get him. We did get him. Where's my sleep ammo? You can't sleep ammo on this bowgun. Oh, it's so sad. Never mind that then. Never mind that. Can we run you into a wall though? Nope, we're dead. We're dead. Fix your snack fund is not Australia enough. Ah, oh, the snack fund as well. We can hide it. How about that? We're hiding the snack fund. I don't have time to figure that out. I don't have time to figure that out. No way. All right. Sticky ammo. Press up right start to repair the screen. Am I the only one with an upside down video? You know, I guess if you're watching on your cell phone, you just flip your cell phone over, right? No problem. If you're watching this on your TV, though, it's going to be kind of tough. Had to turn my monitor upside down. Yeah, precisely. So you got a monitor, you got to flip it over. I'm going to start calling you daddy. Well, you wouldn't be the first. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and grab this beetle. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. I can talk about anything I want. Let's get deep about our sex lives, guys. The beer fund. It's not upside down if you're in Australia. That's true. But I'm not actually in Australia. I'm in America. So I'm just doing my part, you know? Let's go ahead and put this down. Ooh, who should get to wake him up? I could wake him up. Come on, Halfdan. You know you want to let me. Ooh, I want to shoot Yakina out of the way. Oh, Yakina already got out of the way. And he's gone. Nice job, everyone. Nice job, everyone, except for me. I died twice. I suck. I'm missing all my health boost, man. I'm running with no health boost. What an idiot. Blue Roo said, are you actually in Australia? That's right. Me, the Thegameconomist, with a Midwestern American accent. I'm in Australia because I'm an Australian. Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid Gameconomist? I've played an awful lot of Monster Hunter, but no, I have not played Metal Gear. Brian says, my sex life isn't that great because my girlfriend is pregnant at the moment. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't have to mean anything. Maybe like if she's like 8.5 months down the road, maybe. I guess that could be. Yeah, I don't know. Arson says you should flip the music upside down to avoid copyright. Oh, true. Why are people saying it is upside down? I don't understand. It's completely fine. His name's Kiwi. That inverted explosion. Should be top-notch, Brian. Where I can... yeah, exactly, Living. Should be top-notch, Brian. Where I can find Shadowcore ore. So we're fighting Tempered Elder Dragons for Shadowcore ore. Is not a guaranteed drop. We're going to see if we get it right here, actually. In fact, here it is, right here. Shadowcore ore. So if you're looking for Shadowcore ore, one way to obtain this material is to fight Tempered Elder Dragons. Alright, so there we go. We got one of them. We got some carved face stones. Ooh, rub your hands together. Here we go. What do we get? Challenger. Hey, that's actually not bad picking up a... Because I only had like 3 of these. Brace maintenance. Eh. Anti-blast. Eh. Alright. Dizzy Pro 4. Yakino got 3 of them too. Damn, 7 KOs. Alright. So what do you guys think? Do you have headaches yet? Should I flip it back over? Oops. What did I just change? Wait a sec. Hold on. Hold on. I'm messing with your brains, right? There we go. Alright. So that was fun. That was fun for 15 minutes. Now we got to get back to real life. Got an attack boost +4. Yakino, give it to me. Yakino, you're not going to hog that, are you? Selfish, man. He's gonna hog it. I can already feel it. He's going to hog it. He's going to be like, this is mine. He's going to be like, I got this. All right. So This actually needs to have health boost in it because I'm a son of a bitch when it comes to this game, and I'm just going to die the whole time. What? Destroyer maintenance? I don't need that at all. So let's check for KO. Slugga. Slugga. KO Vitality 1. And we'll take KO Vitality 2. And we'll drop one of these. How many KO do we have then? 4? We'll drop one of these. So we got a little bit of room left. See, we got some decent room left. Well, if we're going to have so much room left. But let's see, we could put... I guess we could fit Tool Specialist and get that last level in. I don't see the... There's no harm in it. What else are you going to build, you know? What else are you going to build? Tell me. I guess we'll take one more Iron Wall? I don't know. I don't even know. Here we go, Iron Wall. So we have guard 3 now? You tell me. We have Fortitude attack? Please. Fortitude, my booty. My booty to hootie. We don't need Fortitude, we never die. We don't need Fortitude, we never die, guys. Let's see, we'll go with... Oh, there's a Hungerless Resistance, huh? Wow, that sounds like a good one. Botany, Survival, Sonorous, Artillery 4? I have that. What? Friendship, Fortitude, Physique. Jumping. Oh, there's an Evade Extender. That's actually not bad. There's Evade Window, Resuscitate. But that's kind of clever putting those two together, right? Yeah, that's kind of clever. Satiated, Slinger, Flight. Give me something good. What are all these? Like the attack boost? Ugh. We don't need expert either. Ugh. Here's a release. Release Fortitude. Now that would make sense. Alright, we pick that up. We drop this one then, right? We drop that. So we got release and fortify. And then what would we take? I don't know. Magazine. Mind's Eye, Sharp, Elementless. Wait, it's not... Oh, I didn't even check. It's not an Elementless gun, is it? Oh my gosh, I didn't even check. Ah, it's got thunder ammo. Ah, that would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. It's Elementless. Let's see. Tremor, Health Boost, Fear and Slugger Guard. I mean, I don't want to say just take another guard, but... Oh, how about True Shot? Duh. True Shot. That makes a lot of sense. We'll drop this other Iron Wall, in fact, and we will finish off True Shot. That makes a ton of sense. That's Iron Wall there. Where's True Shot? Hello? Where'd it go? Here it is. Alright. So we're still running Guard 2 like little bitches. But now we have True Shot level 2, which is nice. Because we dealt some pretty heavy damage earlier. And let's go ahead and update that save for it. Let's see, it's going to be Raging Destroyer. I should do a video on this. I should do a video on it. Nice. Can we augment this as well? I'd love to augment it. We still have sex, but it's rare because she has severe morning sickness. Ah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Well, maybe if you'd wash your junk a little better. No, I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. Upgrade. Oh, not upgrade. Augment. Extra slot. Wow. I could have an extra slot. Me. Little old me. Yeah, let's do it. Extra slot 2? Is it my birthday? Well, hold on. What am I even going to... I don't even have that ingredient. Smoldering tail edge. Damn, you need a lot of smoldering tail edge. I don't even have enough rubbery shell for defense. Tempered transhide. Look at the cost of that, dude. Damn. And no custom upgrades, huh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have spent that. Oh wait, rollback, remove upgrade. Nope. Alright, well, we're not going to touch that for now. I would give it the health regen augment, but I don't think it needs it. Not for now, anyways. I got other weapons that need it more. Let's go ahead and post again. I'm sorry, guys. We've been talking this whole time. Let's go ahead and post. Let's get Teostra. That's his real name, Teostra. He doesn't like to talk about it. His parents... Oh, there's only one life on this fight. Well, good luck carrying me, guys. Only one life? Yeah, right. Well, we're just going to switch right over to fireproof and probably temporal. Fireproof and temporal. And then probably in the temporal we should have... Not this fire resist. We should have good fire resist, actually. We got the Zora set. Yeah, we're at 11 fire. We'll go ahead and build for elemental resist large. Eat a meal. Very nice. Somebody used a platter. Not a platter. Somebody used a voucher. A gourmet voucher. Alright, we got elemental resist. We got it. Nice. Teostra. Teostra. Alexis says, get feline insurance. That is a clever idea. There's that new safeguard skill. I probably should have gone for that. But we're not going to die. Somebody else is, and then we're going to blame them. We're going to like make fun of them and say like, oh, you're not that good at this game, huh? Blah. Lord Killerrath. Titania. Titania. What are you doing up so late, Titania? You're not supposed to be up this late. Whoa, we actually got some people in here. Nice. Look at that. Did not expect that. Lead cheaters here? Man. So happy. Lucky as hell, man. Devil Joe's waiting. F Mega. Look at our audience. We got 300 people. So nobody expects me to be live this late, and probably most of my American audience is asleep. Hey, buddy. Curious Fiber, huh? He's a little curious, you know. Don't tell his dad. His dad wouldn't understand. Let's go back this way. This morning, I got a tempered Raging 5-slot 20-minute. I was so close to deleting it. What? What? Oh, my back. My butt. Believe it or not, I've been sitting in this chair for like... probably about 8 hours. We're at the end of like 8 hours of sitting in this chair. Just working. I got 3 audio commentaries made. Started editing a video. Updated my computer. Opened up Pokemon cards. Listed Pokemon cards on eBay. And then started this stream. Jesus. What am I doing, man? I don't know. Go to sleep and wake up at like 1 p.m. to do the 1 p.m. stream. Hello from Israel. How's it going, Emmanuel Ben? Is it Emmanuel Ben Orr? Is the Orr actually part of your name? Daraz says, how's it going? How's it going, Daraz? Edric says, finally, God, Wildspire, Coral, and Velkhana to 7. You can only max 3 regions at the same time. So tired. Whew. Hugh Mungus says, I'm American and awake because I sleep during the day. Well, there you go. Brody says, hi from the place down under. Do-do-do-ba-do-ba-do-boo. It's King Esco. Joke's on you. I barely sleep. Joe Flores. Any Devil Joe here. Just glad as American I can enjoy and finally begin a season. Simon says, greetings from South Germany. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Fret says, why do people always make mixed sets? I just make a whole set and that will do the job for me. Because we're not crazy like you, Fret. Hypertian says, your chair is the monster. That is a big difference. It can make you look good in disruption. What? All I know is that my back is tired from sitting in this damn chair for 8 hours. I should probably stand up and like stretch and shit. Or I shouldn't curse, right? Stretch and frick. Arson says, what's in your time zone? Me? I'm in my time zone? I don't know what you mean by the question. Jordan says, my cats love you. Aw, I love your cats. Man, your cats are so nice. We get along well. My cats love you. Do cats love? I have cats. They don't seem like they're affectionate, but love, that's a little far, don't you think, you know? It's more like the cats acknowledge you exist. They have a look of fear and anxiety, but also like treachery in their eyes. Like, oh, I'd eat you if you weren't so large. Alright, so he's down. Let's shoot him in the head. Get him, Titania. Alright guys, if we die once, is all over, and I'm blaming Titania primarily. Come on, blow up. KO. Dude, we're dealing 170. 170, man, that's good. Alright, on the next KO, I say we try and get him with the special ammo. That was almost it right there. We almost lost the whole game. He's trying to kill us. We'll put on temporal mantle. We're fine. Probably. Alright. Alright. Just me, Titania, and Devil Joe. Get him, boys. Oops, I think I missed. Oops, missed again. There we go. Oh. I don't understand that move still. What? Oh, no, I'm out of this sticky ammo, so... what can we do? We could use this paralysis ammo, tell you what. Or not. Give me the paralysis. Okay, that's 3 shots. Alright, I bet you this next shot. Oh, but it missed. That was too bad. Okay, this next shot will be it. Oh, but it missed. Ah, 2 more shots. And we're out. Well, that was sad. That was too bad. I'm like Charlie Brown right now. I can't do anything right. That was a nice, like, 600 damage there. Jesus. Oh, I guarantee you, between the guy using the spread and me using the Wyvern Heart, that guy just passed out from the damage output. Oh my god. Alright. We've done that. Let's go ahead and jump back. We need to grab some sticky ammo. Hi from Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland. I'm from Derry. The Protestants versus the Catholics. Let's see. Let's grab... Right. Solemn ammo. They just crap and eat and take their owners for a ride. That is fairly good at fairly accurate of a description for cats, I would say. It's fair. First time I've seen him run out of resources mid-fight. The reason for that, I actually have an explanation, is because I used a bunch of resources for the Kirin fight. Can I knock him out of the air? Nice. I used a bunch of resources for the Kirin fight, and... Devil Joe. I did not refresh before we went on the Teostra fight. Come on, Teostra. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurts. Please KO. Ah, give me a break. Oh. He knows I'm wearing my mantle. Get our Raider Rider. Tell you just shot past me, man. Go get him, boy. Do you know how Zinogre shows up in the optional quest list? I do not. It happened so long ago for me, I don't really remember. I want a Kirin who has the power of mayonnaise. True. Yes. The power of mayonnaise. Maybe it's like, it makes you want to vomit. It's like, you have enough mayonnaise and it makes you throw up. That's the power of mayonnaise. Oh, what do we got here? Well, you know, just some giant explosions. Don't do it. Oh my god. Max, Don the Vis one, he says, thanks for your content from Russia with the love. How do we move over there to Russia? I heard you guys don't have too bad of taxes. My wife was looking into that because she wants to move to Russia with all the sexy Russians. By the way, thank you for that donation, man. I don't know what that converts to. Rubles, though, right? That's rubles. USSR anthem plays. Da, da, da. The ruble. Alright. I'm gonna get myself killed. What? I shot at the floor and it like ricocheted to the side. It doesn't make any sense the way this works. Dude, he runs way too close, man. There we go. And he's down. Wait, we should do this as well. Ooh. Alright. Let's get him in the face. Does it help us build up some KO for after the mantle breaks? Oh, he shouldn't be doing that. Don't do it, Teostra. Ooh, you know what? We built a ton of paralysis, didn't we? Yeah. We earned it. We earned it. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. Wow, how is he still not paralyzed? This guy's paralyzable, right? There it goes. You're paralyzed. Oh, and I just overshot my... I'm gonna have to do the long reload, unfortunately. He's so mad. Oh, he totally got me. Oh yeah, we're gonna punish that for sure. Ooh, he felt that. He's a little tired. Let's give him some cluster bombs. Oh, we're getting the RNG on the cluster bombs. Ah, he moved. Making sure he doesn't hit us. Oh god. Alright. Just playing it safe. Oh, he's getting knocked into a wall for sure. Oh, that hurts. I bet he gets KO'd shortly after this. Wait, are we out again? We can't just already be out again, can we? Come on, Teostra. Come on, Teostra. Poop emoji. What? Don't do it, Teostra. Oh, he's so KO'd. He's so KO'd. Watch this. There he goes. I told you. I knew he was close. I've got a feeling. Based on a feeling. Do, 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 do. Oh. Don't stand up so quickly. Don't stand up so quickly. Ah, he's out of here. Alright. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take this dang old mantle off, and we will grab our pony. Wait. I just want to mention to Titania, I have the stronger Wyvern Blast. You should let me wake him up. Alright, let's read these comments, because I have been watching the game so that I don't die. Max, don't have this one. Thanks again for your donation, man. Can we see a hammer run? I don't know, can you? Are you actually moving faster when riding? Looks about the same as running. Yes, you are definitely moving faster while riding. I mean, look at Titania trying to keep up with us. Oh, snap. I didn't realize he'd be right here. He looked like he'd be limping off to his, his little Fortress of Doom. Put this Temporal Mantle on. Oh, my God. We're going to get KO'd. Shoot him in the head for the guy with the spread ammo. Boop. Alright, he's good. Let's go ahead and reload. It's all gonna be okay. We got one more shot of wyvern ammo? No, we got plenty of wyvern ammo. We got plenty of wyvern ammo. He's in trouble. Look at that, 500 damage per shot. Excuse me. Don't do it. Boop. Ooh, razor sharp. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, darn. Boop. He's feeling it. Sorry about that, Devil Joe. Is that Devil Joe flying there? Come on, guys. Come on, lads. Oh, he's got to be so close. How much freaking health does this guy have? Nice, 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 nice. Alright. Oh, oh, oh. Nope, we don't want any of that. We don't want any of that. Let's go ahead and refresh. Oh my god. Stop. Stop! We got the fireproof mantle back. Oh, I'm backing away from that. Good luck, guys. Devil Joe's dead. Oh, but we had feline insurance. Oh, it's so lucky. It's so lucky. Ah, man. Did that knock us both back? It looked like it knocked us both back. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying now. What are you saying? I hate toasters and Luna his own. Those wyvern hearts give me Vietnamese flashbacks. I'm hungry, but it's 2:27 in California. I have figured it out. The chair is a toilet. It is not. Teostra's hit zone values are okay. I agree. His hit zone values are fine. So Lunastra, who has the tough hit zone values. Yeah. Lunastra. She's the real fiend. The fiend. Fiend. Oh, man. Russia, Russia. You know what I like about Russia? I like that alphabet, man. That's probably the coolest looking alphabet. Ooh, look at this. We get some blast nuts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't want to go too deep. We want him to fall asleep. Here we are. Oh, he's so dead, guys. He's so dead. Come on. You know he's dead. This guy doesn't have a chance. But just in case, let's put on fireproof. And let's blow away Devil Joe. Bye, Devil Joe. Oh, 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 oh. Damage time, man. Oh. Oh, we're getting the damage. Oh, 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 don't go anywhere. Don't move. Oh. Alright, hold on. The wings, the wings, the wings. Oh, how's he still alive, though? This guy's crazy. How does he have this much health? Somebody explain. Capcom's got some explaining to do. How does he have this much health? Somebody explain. I did the math and it's not adding up. It's not adding up. I think he cooked the numbers. Let me just guard that. We're fine. Come on, Devil. Not Devil Joe. Teostra. Devil Joe's on our side this time. Alright, we're fine on that. Come on, Teostra. Why aren't you dead? How in the world are you not dead? So close, man. Are you doing your part? Is everyone doing their part? Please KO. He's not gonna KO. Oh, I thought that was gonna kill me. I thought the timing was gonna be perfect, where it's like I'm standing up, but I'm not actually guarding yet, or something like that. That would have been perfect, right? Oh, maybe I would have been fine. I've got this mantle on, actually. The mantle's actually pretty powerful when it comes to reducing damage from elemental attacks. Ooh, get out of there, Titania! Oh, Titania. Get him, Titania! What I mean to say, Titania, is wreck him. Part's broken, and the tail's been cut. I don't think I could do much more damage, guys. Oh, finally. Dude, that took us a while, didn't it? That was past the 15-minute mark. David, how's it going, man? David, this is my super late night stream with 400 people watching. 4:30 a.m. in the morning. What? Brian says, I have a Namielle tempered 4-player if you want to post it when you're finished. Go for it, Brian. I will join that, Brian. Oh, man. Sleepy to the weird, soft sort of wired sleep that I get. What? I crave love and affection from those around me. Well, you won't have it, cop. You're a bitter old man, cop. You're a bitter old man, and you need to learn to be more forgiving. Hellfire Shard. Mining outcrop. "4:30 a.m. is normal wake-up time for Indonesians." Oh, nice. I used to wake up at 3:30 a.m. every day for Coca-Cola. That was a crazy job. Check it out. We got 2 Shadowcore ore farms successful. Perfect. We're going to be rich in Shadowcore ore. Satiated Expert, Sprinter, Grinder Attack, and Poison Coat. None of those really matter. Nope. Yeah, it's early, man. It is early. David says, heading out for work. I'm otherwise fine. Been with my girlfriend all weekend. Good to hear from all you. Doing fine. You guys have yourselves a good one. Keep doing you. See you later, David. Hanging out with the girlfriend. It's lunchtime in Norway. Nice. For me, if I went to sleep right now, I could have exactly 8 hours of sleep if I woke up by 12:30 a.m. And keep in mind, I got to do the 1 p.m. stream. So if I went to sleep right now, that would be just enough time to go to sleep and get normal sleep for the 1 a.m. stream. But I'd have to go to sleep right now. Do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say none of that. We got some other... Oh, right. Serena's posting. I'm coming, Brian. Wait. I'm coming, Brian. Investigations. Slay Namielle. We got Crooks. What are you doing here, Crooks? How did you get in here? I didn't know you were invited. So Namielle is surprisingly weak to... Where is it? The Claw main build. I know this because I tried it out on Namielle. Namielle has lots of attacks that kind of ignore... Alright, we're just going to use this again. Lots of attacks that kind of ignore a person who's clutch clawing. At least in my opinion, that's true. Eat a meal. We're going to have the... Is it Lucky Cat? I think it's Lucky Cat. Yep, we're going to have the Lucky Cat. Hypertian says, got Poison Coat. The curse is spreading. What? What curse? I don't want a curse. Lord Killa Wrath says, the stream is so behind on what's happening in the game. Yeah, the stream is always about a half minute behind. Sometimes it gets really bad, though. Wishing hour fishing, heading out for work. Why don't you just call off and play some Monster Hunter? Easy. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. Ming, the Budget Boy, says, does anyone know what ingredients are needed for free element charm level 3? You're going to need some free, and you're going to need some elements. You put those together, bammo lammo. You got the free element charm. Slammo bammo. How do you get Shadowcore ore? By fighting tempered elder dragons. David Larson and Cop Champion. So it's quite a little affection going on in the chat room. It's a little dating going on. Thank you. Oh my god. Gameconomist love is all I need. Who's that? I'm the Gameconomist. What is your favorite type of noodle? I love well, so many dumb jokes you can make out of that. My favorite kind of noodle? That is a good question. I've had somewhat what I imagine is authentic ramen noodle before, and I did like that a lot actually. Other than that, I mean, you can have like rice noodle, I guess, if you're having something really. It's more about how well it's cooked. To tell you the truth, any noodle can taste fairly well if it's just well cooked. You know what I mean? Free Element. Support democracy for Element. What? Oops, it looks like I'm supposed to be going this way. Can I just have my Raider Rider take me there? Yeah, take me there, Shamos. I get so many poison coats, so does my friend. Yeah, poison coats up. A bleeblop. Too many of them. See, he's gonna fly down here. Oh, jeez. Get him. Boop. Alright, the tail is damaged. Let's go ahead and grab our temporal mantle. I think we'll grab the temporal mantle first. So who do we got? We got 2 hammers and another heavy bowgun with us. I think we'll try to keep, I don't know, I suppose his head weakened. Let's get this leg right here. Just gonna soften all the parts. So LED shooter can literally shoot him from any location. 480 on the tail. That's not bad. What are we getting on the head? Am I gonna get knocked off the head? Yeah. That's too bad. Give me that head. Give me the head. 480 on the head. So 480 on the tail, 480 on the head. We can just hit him on the tail the whole day then. I don't think the wings give us much. Draw heavy bowgun. Namielle feels kind of disappointing for me as Elder. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Not too impressed, to tell you the truth. Pretty unimpressed, in fact. Namielle is Velkhana, but prettier. Velkhana had a cute sister. I should be given an option to trade my poison coats for something useful like a freaking guard up decoration. Well, yeah, there is actually an option for that. You go to the Elder Melder and you do some Elder Melder trading. And now that research points are actually very easy to, now that they're very easy to earn and you don't really need your streamstones for anything, you just go crazy. You know what I mean? Go unlock them, man. Nothing's stopping you. Stop bullying, Namielle. I've decided to sell my Hoover. It was just collecting dust. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, get it? His Hoover? Stop. Hey, Gameconomist. Good evening from Asia. Good evening. Boop. Okay, 414 on the wings. So I think the butt and the head is more damage than for clutch claw attacks. Well, for heavy bowgun clutch claw attacks anyways. Oh, what is going on here? Just found a bug stuck on my leg. It wouldn't let go, so I pulled it off and I started to bleed, lol. Ew. That sucks. What is that, tick? Probably wasn't a tick. He probably recognized a tick and be like, yeah, the tick stuck to me. Dude, ticks suck, man. Get it? That's actually Hello, hello. Windows error sound, huh? It said that I was disconnected from you guys, actually, which makes no sense to me because it's like I definitely didn't disconnect to the game. It's one of those things, man. It makes me think that there's something wrong with YouTube. It's not the game. Who is simply... Somebody wasted their flint shot attack. Shhhh Ishvalda's skeleton is Valstrag's Gore Magala's skeleton, right? No, not necessarily. It's more like it's, well, I guess you could make that argument, actually. Because you could argue that Xeno'jiiva was that skeleton, if you want to make that case. How's it going? Wish a Ninja would? Wow, this fight's taking a while. Look at this guy, he's so easy. This guy can't do anything if you just clutch claw him the whole time. He's just like Velkhana. Totally weak to clutch claw. Shockingly weak to clutch claw. Where are you guys flinch shotting this guy to? These are some bad flinches. Just called out work, decided to watch this instead. What? Ooh. How about switch axe with this build? How about no? Maybe if I was poor. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't realize how much of a Chad Derek was. He's good at chess, plays pool, and has almost 100,000 subs. I'm getting close to 100,000 subs. It'll happen eventually. But you know, it's more about how many views I get in a month, to tell you the truth. There's people out there who have 100,000 subs, and you know, they don't necessarily get a lot of views on their channel, so the subscriber number is flattering. I think it's nice to have, but actually what's most important is the activity on this channel. And this channel has gotten over 2 million views in the last month, which is very consistent for me. I usually get about 2 million views per month. So I've got some nice activity going. We have a nice 22,000 people in our Discord server. If you've never joined it, you should consider joining. Trying to meet some people, say hi. So I'm real proud of that. I feel like I've put together a nice little community on that Discord. And we're even running a little tournament with a nice a little $50 prize to whoever can take down Rajang without allowing him to hit you while using a HUDless. You're not allowed to have your HUD. You have to use a Rajang weapon and Rajang armor. I think that's all correct, right? Yeah. I don't even know if anyone defeated the challenge. It's due today, so Monday. So you have to have defeated him by now. So we're going to see if anyone submits a run. We'll have to see. Oh, dang. I don't want to be part of that. I wanted it. He should use that move more often. He'd be more intimidating if he did. Oh, he's going to knock me down. Where's my dino? Where's my Raider Rider? Get your freaking play button. Oh, right. So there's going to be like a silver play button eventually, right? When it comes to Monster Hunter content for Iceborne and World, you're consistent and present information clearly, super friendly for beginners to understand. You deserve the watch time. Ah, yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. A lot of work goes into it, surprisingly. You know, there's two guys who I've been talking to about maybe like helping me with the content, stuff like that. And I try to explain to them some of the work, like flow or something like that, right? And it occurs to me like how much thought has actually gone into the whole thing. It's not easy to just simply like explain it like, okay, here's what I do. Oh wow, this doggy is going to take forever to get to him. It's going to go the long way. But yeah, the whole process is it's more complicated than you think it is, even if the video itself might be very simple. The end, getting all the way over there to the video is actually kind of a complicated thing that involves a lot of like opportunity cost, like what should I work on, why, how long, that kind of stuff. A lot of little things you learn on the way. Alright, time to do my fantastic job of grabbing this guy in the butt and then shooting him, because that's all I do. And it actually works. You just grab him on the butt and you shoot him in the butt. Get your freaking play button. What time is it in Australia? Yeah, it should be about 8:50. They're done with dinner and they're going, you know what I want to do? I want to watch Thegameconomist lose to Namielle. Riding does not look to be any faster than running. Well, now, riding actually is faster than running, but in this case, because of the shortcuts with the wedge beetles, it would have actually been smarter for me to run. Namielle, why do you even have that move? That move doesn't do anything. Clickbait play button title goes here. What? Take my college degree down and replace it with the play button, something actually valuable. College degree. It's just like a student loan debt, that's all it is. Nah, I shouldn't say that though. You know, if I had gone for a software engineer job, it actually would have paid really well. Let's grab this guy by the face. Whoop. Well, this fight's taking a while, don't you think? He's gone. A nice job, everyone. I do hope Archtemper Namielle is more challenging. Yeah, hopefully. The move sets you up for the combo wombo. Is it combo wombo? That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Namielle, fine hide. Ah, so fine. Give me some of that fine hide. Thank you for posting that, Sarana. Little Namielle, tempered Namielle fight. I think I might have, you know, if I had to do this again with you, I would probably use a Pierce Heavy Bowgun. I think that would do a much better job. Degrees are just fancy coats for student loans. Feels like it. But, you know, I talk too much about the student loans. We should talk about something else. I have ranted and rambled about the ridiculous cost of education and the way they make you pay $2,500 to read Shakespeare. I've talked too much about it. We got to talk about something else. It's the only way to keep the streams interesting. We got to move on to a new subject. Crisis expert. Clever clutch, clever clutch. Clever clutch. Everyone was very clever today. What is Shadowcore ore used for? Well, I'm glad you asked, Rad Broken Shaft. We're going to start you a kid song, and we're going to talk about the many uses of Shadowcore ore. It is used for upgrading charms, specifically. Charms to master rank. I can give you an example, probably. Zakaria says, do you or anyone else in the session happen to have a Glavenus you could lure in the grinding glance? I probably do. That doesn't mean I'm going to. Did you read the title? It says, let's farm some Shadowcore ore. What it doesn't say is, let's farm some Glavenus. Brian says, if you want Namielle again, let me know. Go for it, Brian. Yeah, let me just craft this charm and I'll be right over. Dooba-dooba-doo, scooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Let's choose to... Alright, upgrade equipment. Go to armor. Category. Charms. So we have the Master's Charm. We don't have Odogaron for that. Handicraft Charm. It's already full. Guardian Charm. Shadowcore ore. We got Offensive Guard 3, baby. We're not going to put that on, though. Alright, and then here's Wide Range. Ooh, we need Tempered Hide. Where do we get Tempered Hide from, I wonder? What about this one? Ah, Heroics level 4. All you needed was Shadowcore ore. Oh, dang it, I equipped it. Earplugs. Shadowcore ore. See? Very important. Part Breaker. Phantom Core ore. I don't know if I care for that. Agitator. This is what we really wanted right here. Agitator. Ooh, we've been waiting to build this for a while. There it is. Agitator 4. Alright, very good. So if you're wanting to upgrade your charms to the last level in Master Rank, it's kind of important that you pick up that Shadowcore ore. Join a quest. Available quests, investigations. Oh, look at this. There's 2 of these. There's Serana. They're actually very similar, except one's 20 and the other's 50. Well, I tell you what, we'll do this one. Just because I told Serana that I would join. Brian says, join the Velkhana quest. That is what I've done. If we're going to fight Velkhana, what should I use? Light bowgun, hammer, insect glaive, switch axe, charge blade, gun lance. Magdala hat reforged sounds like a lot of fun. Dual blades, sword and shield, great sword, bow. I'm going to use some great sword, honestly. Let's use some great sword. Big fan of the great sword. Terrific weapon. Terrific weapon. And maybe we should have... Where's the ice proof? Oh, here it is. Maybe we should have the ice proof mantle. Okay. Perfect. We're just waiting for this to ready up so we can join. Basically a sharp hammer. Well, you could argue a hammer is basically a blunt greatsword. Busybody feline. What is he doing? Why is he such a busybody? Ah, man, it takes forever to load the quest. Here we go. Here we go. We're on our way. Velkhana won't know what hit him. Just say it. Shammer. Oh, man. I've been sitting in this chair for too many hours. Ready to get up out of it. Let's see what's going on with my YouTube channel. Let's not. Let's focus on the game. The game's officially going. So, I don't think we had a meal. Here we go. Pay with money. Oh, let's just have the chef's choice platter. Who cares? Thegameconomist, have you seen some Steven Universe? I just started watching it recently, and it's really similar to Adventure Time. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes. Something about it kind of turned me off. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what it is. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is. I didn't watch very much of it. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, and I was like, it's just not for me. Adventure Time was... Adventure Time has something special going for it. It's hard to explain. Steven Universe, I was like, nah. It was too like fruity or something. I was like, this is for people who have Fruit Loops for breakfast. You know, we don't have a hot drink. We need that hot drink. Hey, wait, there's a hot drink right there. Where is my hot drink? Here it is. Time to get hot. And there we go. We're good. Give everyone the demon powder, I suppose. Let's have our temporal mantle. What do you think you're doing, Velkhana? So we should have a part of Velkhana's body that is wounded. That we are doing lots of damage to. We attach to the tail here. Let's go for the tail. Alright, the tail is wounded. I wounded it! Adventure Time is better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't know, Steven Universe had this weird vibe to it. God, stop. Stop! Stop! Maybe going after the tail is not such a good idea. Oh, nice. We hit the wing for like 700 damage. I think I got hit by a aerial hammer. Are you kidding me? We missed? Oh my god. Let's put on the ice-proof mantle. Now we are ice-proof. And we're going to do some damage to the tail. Oh, that didn't work. It's supposed to make a different noise there. Oh no. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. That's like 700 right there. I'm still wondering why I don't have the mission to get the evasion mantle and the rocksteady mantle. Did you watch that universe? What is it? Steven Universe or something like that? Did you watch that show? That might be the reason. It's gonna roar. Get off my booty. Can't roar at me like that. I'm a free citizen. Oh god. Still gets me. Oh! Oh! Oh snap, we better get over there. That is a knockdown. Oh, thank God it landed. Oh, I tried to dodge it. I hit the button, but it hit me. It still hit me. Oh, and he's going down again. You're in so much trouble. Oh, I don't think this tail's... Yeah, his tail's not affected anymore. Please land. Not even close. Alright. Have we broken the tail yet? I don't think we've broken the tail, have we? Oh, awful. Oh. Can we stop you from leaving? Nope, we can't stop him. We tried. We tried. Have you seen the NCH Productions video about Iceborne beta Velkhana? I don't generally watch other Monster Hunter videos at all. And that's just because I work so hard on Monster Hunter all the time that I just don't have time. You know, I play the game just non-stop, right? I have to stream for like 4 hours a day, maybe like 5 hours a day. I do video commentary on it. I do video editing on it. I talk on the Discord about it. I read about it all the time. One of the things I do is when I'm done working, no more Monster Hunter for me. I watch something unrelated to Monster Hunter. So I'll do like Pokemon cards or something like that, to be honest. It's like it's like trying to, you know, trying to do anything for like 12 hours a day is going to be a lot. So when you can take a break, you take a break. Wish I could say that I had time to watch other people's videos. I watch everything Capcom. If Capcom puts it out, I watch that for sure. I don't want to miss that. The NCH's stuff is generally pretty funny. I just don't have time. I don't know what he's done in a long time, actually. Yeah, I just haven't even paid attention. Are you planning to collaborate with other YouTubers? Nope, no plan on that at all. I have said that I would like to partner up with a speedrunner. If a speedrunner is looking to maybe gain the benefit of posting his speedruns to a channel that already has 100,000 subscribers, I've said that, you know, I'm looking to offer my viewers maybe some interesting speedruns, and maybe we can even do stuff where, like, I commentate the speedrun. Whatever the case is, if the speedrunner wanted to do that with me, he would have 100% of the ad revenue from the video. I'm not asking for any money. And so it would be kind of like, you know, something we both benefit from. My audience gets to see some speedruns from my channel. He gets the benefit of having my already well-built audience and 100% of the ad revenue. Not a bad idea, right? In my opinion, anyways. One of the things I don't focus any of my time on are speedruns. I don't do speedruns at all. Focus on, you know, like guides and... Oh, and he's going to throw me off. Sir Gloomy, thank you so much. He says, thank you for keeping me entertained until IE goes to PC. I think he means until the PC version comes out. I think that's what he's meaning to say. No problem, man. But yeah, in terms of like just doing a collaboration with another YouTuber, I don't really have a lot of interest in that. I'm not too excited for a collaboration. I don't really see what I would do. I mean, my work process is so specific for what I do. I jump right into a guide, give all the relative information that I know, and then I'm out. You know what I mean? I don't do like personality stuff too much. It's pretty rare for me to do personality stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Can't believe we missed that tail again, man. Thought about doing meme review again. What do you guys think of that? Should we do meme review? I get people really want me. Oh no, Fusion. How could you, Fusion? Wow, it wasn't me, guys. It wasn't me, it was Fusion. Hypertian says, what about South Park? What about South Park? Oh, do I watch South Park? I love South Park. I grew up watching South Park. The show's been around for a really long time. Never have I ever been disappointed by South Park. Love their stuff. Always have. Great stuff. I know they have a new season out and it's like controversial because they said bad things about China and then China removed them from China or something like that. So I haven't seen that though. I haven't seen that. So I'll catch up on it soon, I'm sure. Big Yikes says, Monster Hunter isn't the type of game where collabs make a lot of sense. You're either both just talking about something one person can talk about, or you're just playing this game together. Yeah, I mean, you know, it just depends. Some people really are very good for collaborations because they're more personality driven, maybe humor. I don't know if I categorize myself that way. Maybe if there was like a Monster Hunter YouTuber that wanted to get on and debate politics, I don't know. Or debate religion, maybe have a philosophical discussion about how religion affects society. I'm not sure. We lost it. We lost the Velkhana mission. Nah, I'm a sad boy. Capture Zenogre. You wish. Let's see, I got some investigation still. God, Kirin and Teostra, take your pick. Both are bad. Natsumi. Ah, god dang it. I did it twice. There's Namielle again. Let's go for it. Do meme builds or sarcastic videos? Yeah, I should probably consider that. Do you run Airborne on your greatsword build? I have started to find ledge hopping very effective. Plus, oh man, I probably don't have it on this build, do I? Actually, let's see if I can improve the build. I haven't done that in a while. So what do we got? Stone Thrower Handicraft. Psh. Stone Thrower Handicraft, my booty to hootie. Get some better handicraft in here. My booty to hootie. Refresh, Guardian, Handicraft. Oh, well. Stamina surge, I guess. Doesn't really make a big difference now, does it? Vitality Expert crit. Fortitude Expert could probably get... Oh, here's one. Elementless could definitely be traded out. So let's search for crit boost. Where's crit boost? Oh, it's right here. So we have... Oh, recovery up. Hell yeah, recovery up. And then Elementalist goes here now. There it is. I have 39 Elementalist decorations. What does that tell you about how long I've been playing? Yeah, darn. Yeah, I wish I had the Airborne in here, but I don't know where I'd put it. I don't know where I would fit it. Where would I fit that pooty buns? Let's see. Iceproof mantle becomes waterproof mantle because we are off to fight Namielle. Oh, I want to fight Namielle. Are you interested in Cyberpunk at all? Not in the least. I think when I saw the guy from The Matrix show up in it, it really turned me off from that game. I hate it when video game developers take like a known Hollywood actor from the real world and they try to sell you the game on that Hollywood actor. I don't dislike him, by the way. I think he's a great actor. I just think I just find it annoying and dumb. I do. I don't like to see real actors in my video games. In fact, I kind of like video games for not having real actors in it. You know? If I'm going to watch Keanu Reeves, probably I'm going to be watching him in a movie. I want Hollywood and video games to stay separate. You know? I like that video games don't have, like, heavily overpaid people who do, like, some acting. Get some unknown actor, you know what I mean? Get someone I don't know about. Don't get somebody that we already associate with, like, The Matrix and everything else. It's just annoying to me. Yeah, as soon as they introduced him, I was very turned off from Cyberpunk. So I won't be touching it. Arson says, do you watch Japanese cartoons and or read Japanese coloring books? Neither of those. Thank you for asking. Zakaria says, Phoenix, I think it depends on the weapon. Bows, for example, would be better with the Silver Rathalos set. Alright, so we didn't eat a meal because I got the dumbs in my head. Do I have a meat? In fact, I do not have a meat. Okay, we'll go ahead and eat this, or we'll use this, consume it. Temporal mantle. Oh, I tried to roll that roar. Alright, jump over here. I would rather have the handler in Cyberpunk than Keanu Reeves. Again, I don't hate anything about him. I thought he was fantastic in The Matrix. Just hate that idea of Hollywood actors in my video games. I play video games because they're not Hollywood. It's nice to get away from Hollywood. It's nice. I like that about video games. Imagine when you find out that, oh, but Hollywood comes to you. Hi, we're the video game developers. We could spend hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars paying for more developers to make the game better. Instead, we're going to use all that money for an A-lister Hollywood star to do some voice acting, essentially. Dumb as hell, man. Dumb as hell. They started doing that a long time ago with, like, animated kids shows, you know, like Disney movies. They found out, like, you could sell a movie based on who was in it. It doesn't even have to be good. You don't even, you know what I mean? Disney figured that out, and now all these animated movies are just like, so-and-so's going to be in the movie, please watch this movie. That's exactly what the video game companies are figuring out. They're like, hey, people play this game just because we said this famous guy's in it. What does that have to do with the game mechanics? It has nothing to do with the quality of the game mechanics. But people will buy it because of the name. They will say, hey, here's a name, Keanu Reeves, it's well known. This must be a good video game. What are you talking about? Is Keanu Reeves a video game, like, engineer? You know, is he a game designer? He's none of those things. And there's so many people who are capable of voice acting. You don't need Keanu Reeves to do voice acting. That's ridiculous. Voice acting is not that complicated, guys. You get a script, you talk into a microphone. That's voice acting. So a lot of people can voice act. A lot of people who aren't A-lister Hollywood stars who demand $1 million paychecks can do the voice acting, by the way. And it's nice for them, too, by the way. It's nice for them. They get to be, you know, famous in their own thing. Hollywood's one thing, video games is another. Let somebody else have a chance to be famous. Keanu Reeves, he's already super famous. I don't want to know how many millions of dollars. Can you just imagine spending millions of dollars to have some guy talking to a microphone when some other guy would do it for probably like $40,000, and he'd probably do just as good of a job. Because again, it's just talking into a mic, guys. No. Yeah, as soon as I saw Keanu Reeves, I was like, God, I hate this. There's probably exceptions to it. There's probably, like, games that are strictly story-driven, where maybe, like, having a Hollywood actor would make a little more sense. But I really do like the idea of Hollywood. Oh, wow, that still hit me off. I still really do like the idea of video games making their own famous people instead of borrowing famous people from freaking Hollywood. I hate Hollywood, man. Hollywood producing dumb after dumb movie. Dumb after dumb stupid movie that I don't want to go to the movie theater for. I love that video games take so much money from Hollywood by giving us better entertainment. But then it's like they're creeping into our video games too. It's very annoying for me. Very annoying. Creeping into our video games. You got Kevin Spacey in Call of Duty, like, oh great. Call of Duty not gonna, it's gonna be nice for a change? Nah, it's gonna suck. I shouldn't say that, probably a lot of people like Call of Duty. They're gonna be like, oh, you can't say that. Not on my favorite video game. Darn, somebody interrupted my pre-charge slash. I think I would have made it. Oh, get smacked. Just imagine, man, if it was like $1 million contract to have some guy digitally rendered into your dumbass game. $1 million could go to so many engineers to add so much to that game. Engineers, sound artist, visual artist, 3D artist, physics artist, right? Somebody who takes physics and make them look good in a video game. So many people could have been paid with that money. You know, video game engineers don't ask for a lot. They get paid like $40,000 to $80,000 a year. So when you think about $1 million to have some guy who probably, you know, he probably is okay with video games. I'm not saying he's like a big gamer, but he's probably not, guys. Be honest. He's a Hollywood A-lister. Who knows what this guy does on his free time? He's going to be paid $1 million so that they can add his name to some stupid marketing strategy. Yeah, it's just not for me. It's really disappointing. Anyways, let's see what you guys are saying. Panic says, how do you get Shadowcore ore? So you get Shadowcore ore by fighting tempered elder dragons. Tempered elder dragons. It's funny, a lot of people have asked that throughout this stream. Moro says, yep, the whole world is a popularity contest now. Sell. Like. Yeah. When he went like viral, I thought it was cute that he went viral, but it's like, despite that, I had already made my mind up. I'd seen it and I said, why? Why are you putting him in this video game? Now your video game isn't about you. Your video game is about freaking Neo from the Matrix. You know what I mean? Think about Red Dead Redemption. You know, a lot of you probably played Red Dead. It was a terrific game, by the way, with a terrific story and pretty good voice acting, right? Think about Red Dead Redemption. Now imagine for the Arthur character, they decided Arthur would be played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. It wouldn't be Red Dead Redemption 2. It would be Arnold Schwarzenegger in Red Dead Redemption 2. Completely changes everything. It's not about Red Dead anymore. It's about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, that's exactly what for all of you guys excited for Cyberpunk, for all of you guys excited for that, it's no longer Cyberpunk. It's Cyberpunk featuring Keanu Reeves. The movie is a game about Keanu Reeves now. That's all people are going to care about and talk about and think about. And you've lost the originality of that game. What if they did that for Halo? Remember Halo, guys? Who's the Master Chief? What if the Master Chief was Brad Pitt? That'd be so fucking stupid. It would be dumb as hell. You know, or what if Brad Pitt was in some stupid aspect of Halo? It'd be the dumbest thing about Halo. What if instead of Mario we had I don't know. I don't know a lot of actors, to tell you the truth. I don't really pay too much. I don't watch a lot of movies, right? Because I don't like movies. They're usually dumb. Movies are usually very predictable plots and crappy punchlines and terrible writing. There's nothing complicated going on. Most movies are that today. And so just imagine you got some Mario video game featuring some dumb freaking actors. Like, it wouldn't be a Mario game anymore. It would be Mario featuring so-and-so. I hate that. I would hate that. And it would, frankly, it would have ruined Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption right now is such a pure game because it's about the actual developed characters that the artists created. The artists created those characters. Neo, what is he? His character has like 3 lines in the You know, his character has like 3 lines in the trailer that they showed us at that E3, but everyone's cheering for it, and it's because you already know who he is. You already know who he is. So it's like, gosh, everything about it, I hate it. Everything about it. And again, I'm not necessarily against video game companies like maybe putting real live humans into a video game. People who can like act and then be digitalized as a form of storytelling. Why does it have to be an A-lister Hollywood star? Why? Why do you have to spend all that money on that? When you could put it into the game. Yeah, I could rant on this all day. I hate that stuff so much. Mario Party featuring Adam Sandler. God damn, dude. That would be so crappy. Oops, I didn't charge the greatsword all the way. Danny DeVito for 2020. Mario Party featuring Adam Sanders. You're gonna love him. We digitized him. Also, he demanded $1 million, so instead of paying $1 million worth of video game developers to make your game better, we just paid some stupid actor to talk in a microphone. Ooh, look at that. I love that move. It's just, he doesn't really use it too much, does he? Namielle rarely uses his ult. It doesn't really make him too intimidating. Joseph says, I was excited for Cyberpunk before Keanu was revealed to be in it. You know, and that's to be expected. I just don't agree with him being added to it. Come on now. I would actually watch that. Keep Hollywood out of games. That's my opinion right there in a nutshell. Keep Hollywood way out of games. Way out of games. If you're going to digitize an actor, have it be an unknown actor. Have it be an unknown actor who belongs in the video game culture, somebody who's really dedicated to games. Don't have it be some, you know, prick from California who's been being paid his whole life. He's been being paid millions of dollars to be in movies, and you know, and his life is not about video games. His life is about movies. You're paying some prick like millions of dollars to talk into a freaking microphone. Give me a break. So stupid. If people get upset if like you tell them, oh, they're gonna add multiplayer to this single player game, right? People freak when they hear that. They're like, you better not. This is a solo player game and all your resources better go to be making solo players, right? And so Cyberpunk's mainly going to be a solo player game, right? Single player, story driven. And everyone applauds when this guy's getting a multi-million dollar contract to talk into a mic. Like, you guys are so dumb. I shouldn't say that though. It's just mean to be so strongly opinionated about it. But how can you be so mad because you're worried that, you know, resources will go toward multiplayer for a video game? How can you be so mad at that and not make the connection that when you think about the actual financial costs of hiring an A-lister Hollywood star, you're not more upset that the company decided to spend your story money on something like that, on basically a name. They basically spent that money on a name. Huge mistake. And probably a successful strategy thing, you know? It worked for them. Essentially, he went viral, so their game went viral. In the end, it worked for them. To me, it's bad, because if it worked for them, you're going to see the next game, and the next game, and the next game. Nice. He drove into the wall. The next game's going to pull in the next Hollywood A-lister. Another game's going to pull in another Hollywood A-lister. You know, how are they affording that? I'll tell you how they're affording it. They're going to sell you DLC. They're going to cut the game into smaller pieces. They're going to hire fewer game engineers. They're going to hire fewer artists. They're going to sell you more microtransactions, because they have to do that to justify spending millions of dollars hiring an A-list Hollywood actor. That's how they're going to do it. And you're not getting more game for it. You're just getting a Hollywood actor. Big woof. Go watch him in the Matrix. Go watch him in the Matrix. You go watch him in the Matrix right now. Cost you like a $1, or you could just go find it on some, you know, illegal stream site for free. Gameconomist, those are sane arguments. Get out of here with that stuff. Millie Molo says, quote, your story money sounds a bit entitled. It's not entitlement at all. You know, they create a story. You're paying for it. That's your money. That's your money. Queen says, I think we poked a sore spot for the Gameconomist. You know, it's just something I'm passionate about. That's probably a better description. It is something I care a lot about. I want to see video games hire unknown actors and give them a chance to be famous. People who love video games. People whose lives are about video games. Give them a chance to be famous. You know, Keanu Reeves is a multimillionaire already. Leave him alone. He's way overpriced. Blinky says, thoughts on Death Stranding. I love the actor who plays Daryl in The Walking Dead. My wife and I were watching the latest season of The Walking Dead just not too long ago. I think he has a very cool look to him. And I think that they, from the beginning to the end, they focused, from the beginning of the advertisement of that game, it's obvious that they focused on him as being the central character of the game. And I think it's going to be one of those games where it's primarily story driven as well, but it's just going to be his character. I think game companies are welcome to do that. Do you think in 10 years that game's going to be iconic? You know, think of Mario. Mario's iconic. Master Chief is iconic. God of War, he's iconic. Name another one. Shepard from Mass Effect, he's iconic. You got these iconic characters who are video game characters. Think of Smash Brothers, actually. Smash Brothers is loaded with iconic characters, right? And there's this new thing coming up in video games where now it's like, hey, why try to make an iconic character when we can just pay millions to have somebody who's already famous in Hollywood be famous for our video game? I don't know. It doesn't impress me. I actually won't be playing Death Stranding or whatever it's called. I saw the commercials for it. I saw the trailers. I had the same feeling when I saw Keanu Reeves. Zero interest. I can watch him in Walking Dead right now. It costs nothing. I could watch him in whatever else he's in. If he's in some movie or something, I could watch him for nothing. But I want a unique and powerful video gaming experience. And I want iconic video game characters that were made by video games developers, not by Hollywood. That's my feelings. Okay. Let's switch weapons. Yeah, I've seen all that stuff. Again, I love Keanu Reeves. Neo in Matrix was really cool. Watched the trilogy. I thought it was terrific. You know, I know he's been in earlier movies that were pretty whatever it's called, So-and-So's Adventure. I watched like portions of that when I was a kid. I thought it was okay. Great actor. You know, I didn't watch his later movies with him being angry over the dog or whatever, because I just don't watch that many movies anymore. But it's about hiring unknown people from the video game world, giving them a chance to be famous. This guy's already millions of dollars. He's already famous, not from video games, from Hollywood, dude. Let him go be famous over there with his millions of dollars. Let some, you know, that's what video games are about, creating new people that you've never seen before, not paying millions of dollars with a marketing strategy for your E3 trailer. Just, ugh, turns me off so bad. Turns me off 100%. Never liked it. They weren't the first people to do this either. You know, other video games have done it, and it's just like, oh, hell no. Heck no. And I'm worried it will be a trend that you will see more and more of. Your thumbnail for YouTube is upside down, by the way. Nikki says, I agree with what you're saying, but how would you feel about cameos of famous people rather than being a major character? I just don't want it. Do I want Adam Sandler in Mario? I don't. I actually don't want that. Do I want Adam Sandler in, I don't know, Elden Ring? Elden Ring's a game coming up? I don't. Don't really care for it. I want original characters. Original characters. Here's a trick. Take one of your favorite TV shows, one of your favorite movies, and try throwing a video game character into it. Does that make the TV show better? It doesn't. It doesn't. It makes it weird. You're like, come on, man. Why are you doing this to my show? Why are you ruining it with this? Yeah, maybe that's a bad example. It's kind of a weird example, actually. My primary arguments are about the price of it. The price of it's way too high. And the idea that, you know, a video game's really supposed to be good based on its mechanics. Mechanically, it's supposed to be good. It feels increasingly like that's not the way it works anymore, and it makes me really sad. It makes me really sad. Let's go ahead and fight Teostra. Sir Gloomy says, you must hate Adam Sandler. Oh, God, dude. I was at the movie theater to watch Joker. You know, I don't watch a lot of movies, and for once I went out because it seemed like the Joker commercial was really good. I ended up disliking the movie, by the way. I thought it was pretty dumb. I thought it was like a movie that is sort of framed like an intellectual movie. It's really not intelligent at all. The Joker movie is actually quite shallow. The whole story, the premise of it, the allegorical ideas behind it, they're all like just thrown in your face, really obvious. So I went to the movie to see that, regrettably. And there was this Adam Sandler commercial that popped up. He's like some kind of like gangster, I guess, like a Jewish gangster. It made me want to throw up. It was so dumb. Why does he keep making that kind of crap? So he's in another movie, and I don't know, good on him for making money. I mean, if people are watching it, he's doing exactly what he should be doing. It's just not for me. That's all there's to it. But yes, the truth is, I very much would not like him in a movie. I very much would not like him in a video game, especially because he's a Hollywood actor, which I think is bad for the video game industry. How do you think they're going to make you pay for it? You think it costs $60 to put Keanu Reeves in your game? No, because it already costs $60 to put no Hollywood actors in your game. So how are they making up for that? Well, they're either selling a crazy ton more video games than normal, or they're selling it in smaller pieces. DLC, microtransactions, all that crap. Awful. Right, so Wisha Ninja Wood says, Sonic on the big screen sucks. It kind of does. And we're going to have Monster Hunter on the big screen soon enough. I bet you it's probably going to kind of suck. You're going to see it. You know, I'm going to watch it myself. Probably do a movie review, something I've never done before on YouTube. I'll probably do a movie review. And my rating of it will very likely be, this was not that good. It's almost like video games are better at being video games. And Hollywood actors are better at being in Hollywood. Marvin says, hey, Gameconomist, I do understand your point, but Death Stranding was made with the idea of those characters being celebrities by the devs. Cyberpunk 77 didn't have Keanu in mind from the beginning. Yeah, I can certainly appreciate that. Somebody said, hey, what if we just made an interactive movie, basically? But the feeling's the same. Honestly. A big selling point to me about video games is that it's specifically not Hollywood. Really, it's not. I get tired of celebrity news. I had to see that crap all the time. When I was younger and I was working at Target, you know, and you go by the freaking soda machines at the front lanes, all these dumb magazines with dumb looking actors on them. It's so narcissistic the way they look. They're so carefully dressed, and they're trying to portray an image to you like, oh man, look how cool I am. Can't stand that crap. So I had to see that all the time at Target. And then when I worked for Coca-Cola, guess who was filling those soda machines? I was. So all I saw was Hollywood actors. And all you hear about in the news, there's all this important stuff going on in the world. All you hear about is the goddamn Hollywood actors. They have all these great opinions, which are actually typically very dumb, and they're living this life of privilege in California with multi-millions of dollars, totally isolated from the real world, right? From maybe what a working class person would go through. And now they're in my video games, right? Now they're in my video games, replacing characters that might have otherwise been iconic for that video game. I tried to give you a great example. Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur, right? What if Arthur was played by freaking Arnold Schwarzenegger? Would you be clapping your hands? Or what would really have happened is you would have lost an iconic video game character. Or somewhat iconic. I don't know if he'll reach that level of, you know, notoriety. But it could. Maybe picking a different character from that video game would have made more sense. Like John or something. But yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know if any of that, I don't know if you appreciate any of those arguments, but that's just how I feel. It's not a fan of movies that pick A-list stars like, oh, you gotta see this movie, so-and-so is in it. It's like, I don't give a freaking flying poo-poo stick. All that matters is good acting. good acting sells a movie, right? But I feel like a great deal of what sells a movie today is like sexual attraction. How sexually attractive is this actor? It's like, what are you talking about? Are they a good actor? It's like, nah, we don't care about that anymore. It doesn't matter. It just matters if you want to get in bed with the actor. It's like, ah, really? Darn it. Darn it. It's too bad that movies, they gotta be about, I don't know. I could ramble on and on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? I could just keep rambling. Sir Gloomy says, I always thought video games were not able to be movies. Even if it was an amazing story, there's always a fantasy aspect that makes a game and is ruined when turned into a movie. Right, there's always this weird like line that's crossed that shouldn't be between fantasy and realism. It's never quite done right, is it, when it comes to video games being ported over to Hollywood. You get like these actors playing a video game character like Mario in that one Mario made, the Mario movie, and it's just kind of weird. You're like, this doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? It doesn't quite translate. Oh god. Thegameconomist saying games makes me die a little inside. Games. Sexual attraction has been around since the black and white era. I'd get in bed with Keanu. Gamer damn auto. What? Gamer. I'm a gamer. You're not a true gamer. Do you even play games? Oop. Which hammer is this? This is the Ruiner Gigante hammer. Ah, darn. Warcraft was amazing in my opinion. I didn't see that. I didn't see the Warcraft movie. I never actually played Warcraft, so it didn't really affect me so much. Oh. Was that KO? It was KO. 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. Boop. He's mad. He's mad. Alright, let's get out our little pony. Alright, are you guys tired of hearing me rant yet? What a rant. Did you know that I'm strongly opinionated about things? Generally, I have an opinion on something. You should watch Mr. Robot. Miss Pac-Man is responsible. Movies suck now. I miss older style movies. Yeah, everything in the movie theaters today is a reboot of some crappy, I don't know. No, it's not usually always crappy. Actually, the thing they're rebooting is typically quite good. And then they're like, we could squeeze some more money out of this, right? Rather than being original or taking any risks at all. That's generally what's happened with movies. We could squeeze some more money out of this, couldn't we? That's movies in a nutshell right now. It's awful. They'll go see this one more time, won't they? Star Wars. Star Wars. They didn't change anything. It's the same exact story. And then Rian Johnson tries to change stuff, but he did it like a... Oh man, I don't know if he's going to hit this rock, will he? No. Oh, he did! Oh, amazing! I did not think that was going to land. I was like confident that it was not. Oh. Wow, insta-mount. Immediate mount. What do you think about Netflix? Well, Netflix is fine. I think Netflix is decent. I think Netflix is going to have a lot of competition soon, though, also. I think Netflix probably took down a lot of old traditional style TV watching and replaced it with something that we enjoy better. Which is why you see so much success with it. Oh, damn. But yeah, I think Netflix will see an increasing amount of competition in the future. Gameconomist, are you going to watch the new Matrix movie? There's a new Matrix movie? Are you kidding me, dude? When will it stop, man? You gotta be kidding me. Is he kidding me? There's a new Matrix movie? hey, see this original idea that somebody had? We're not good at doing this, so we're just going to remake it. God, dude. Awful. And people will watch it too. That's the sad part. That's part of what makes me sad. People would still watch that crap because they got nothing to do. Go play some video games. Play some Monster Hunter. Alright, hit the cactuar. I hate the new movies for Star Wars. Oh, dude, they make me want to throw up, man. They're so bad. So bad. The ending of the first one, I'm like, wait a second, it's the exact same story. And I thought, you know what, that's okay. That is okay. They're rebooting the franchise. This whole episode's about nostalgia. The next episode's going to be like something new, right? Then they gave it to Rian Johnson, and oh, it was new. It was new because it was horrible. Like, here, let's see if we can make a terrible Star Wars movie. Oh, snap. New because it was the worst Star Wars that had ever been made. Hi, Gameconomist. Greetings from Philippines. How's it going, Lloyd Malari? I'm off to have some chicken adobo and pancit. Rested said, the point of video games is to be indulged in worlds that you fantasized about, either from reading books or watching movies. Bring celebrities who played iconic roles of genres makes sense. Not to me. Tell me when in the history of video games we ever did that. It's only now that we're doing it. The whole history of video games has not had anything to do with Hollywood. The history of video games has been game developers creating iconic original characters. That's been the history of video games. We only just now do this because it's, I don't know, maybe the technology is cheap enough, and maybe the video game companies are catching on to the idea of being like, hey, we could put Kim Kardashian in our video game. That's coming, guys. You'll get a video game with Kim Kardashian in it. All they gotta be is known, you know what I mean? All they gotta be is a big celebrity. They'll do it someday. Kim Kardashian in your next video game. She'll be in your next, Kim Kardashian as the handler. Nah, I joke about it, but it's actually sad to think about. What are you doing, man? He didn't actually drive Teostra into a wall. Have you used the safe landing skill yet? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I'm 6% Filipino. Did a DNA test. Nice. Now you too may enjoy chicken adobo. That's what killed Pirates of the Caribbean. What, they had too many, like, other Hollywood actors in it? Too many known Hollywood actors? Known Hollywood actors are the worst. I was trying to explain that earlier. Because even in Hollywood movies, not just... I just lost us the game. No! Ah, I can't believe we were out of lives. Shoot, man. We played so well most of that fight, too. I can't believe we got hit on the last moment. Oh, that's sad. God, man. One shot and he just, like, kills you. I wasn't even really missing that much health, was I? Cop says, oh, I already read that. Kim already has a video game. It's a mobile one. I swear to God, if there's a Kim Kardashian... I missed this comment. Where'd it go? Video game, I will literally burn my toast. But there is an actual, like, cell phone app game. Waste of freaking time, says Brian. Yeah, that was sad. 9 says, the Hollywood actors cost you a game. That's right. What do you think on the collaboration with Resident Evil? I love the idea of Mr. X being the handler. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm very much looking forward to that. Guy, he said Caribbean the wrong way. Caribbean, I'm sorry. Caribbean, you're right. Karma for ranting. They'll have new download characters. Oh, God. Do you have a useful Zenogre Namielle full set build? Zenogre Namielle? No, I haven't really messed with their armor sets. Look at that. I had full Divine Blessing. Didn't save me. Didn't proc. Oh, no. Let's change weapons. Let's change weapons. Gotta keep it rolling. We'll use Ruinous Catastrophe. Because we're going to have a catastrophe on our hands in a moment here. You all these guys at Teostra Gem. Oh, please. Hunt raging. Raging. I would, but we've already done that a lot. We're gonna fight well, let's see if we have any other. Maybe we have a different tempered monster. Devil Joe posted a quest. Let's see if we have a different tempered Elder Dragon. Yes, yes. Show us the tempered Elder Dragons. Namielle, Gold Raytheon, and Kirin. So that's 4 and 2. That's 4 and 1. I don't know. We'll take this one. Kirin's not so bad. You just pound Kirin with sticky ammo. Gameconomist, go stream it. Stream the Kim Kardashian game. I didn't even think about it. Is it next stream, guys? Kim Kardashian all the way. You owe all those guys a Teostra gem. Gosh. Tide says, have you seen the Joker? I have. It was basically, in my opinion, because I know all of you will have different opinions. So this is, you're not watching, you know, you're watching the Gameconomist channel. So this is my opinion. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was a fairly well shot movie. Yeah, so like from a maybe like a scene perspective, the scenes are well shot. You know, good angles, good timing. What would be the word? Like I guess timing's the right rhythm. Good rhythm to the show, but the actual story was not that satisfying. What is the actual Joker story? The Joker is a guy with brain damage, and he's living with mommy, and he makes no money, and people are mean to him. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't spoil the movie for anyone. So I should be careful what I say. In a nutshell, I felt that the Joker movie was just kind of like, to be honest with you, kind of an incel fantasy. That's about it. You get what you deserve, right? It's just kind of like, do you though? Is there ever a good reason to intentionally kill people? You get what you deserve. I don't know. I don't feel like it actually sparked some deeper ideas or anything like that. I felt like the whole thing was just kind of this incel fantasy. I thought that was primarily what it was. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, so I'm not going to say more than that. That's about it. It didn't inspire me to like deep philosophical thoughts. There was no interesting allegory. There was no clever, it quite frankly just threw all of the ideas directly at you. There were even parts of the movie that seemed contradictory. Yeah. No spoilers though. No spoilers. No spoilers. Bruh, that's simplifying it down to such a dumb level. Now, I'm somebody who overanalyzes things, especially art. I tend to overanalyze art, movies, music, video games. I analyze them pretty deeply, right? Deeply is maybe not the right word. I spend a lot of time thinking about it. Think about it in my sleep. Think about it the whole next day. Think about it, talk about it some more, talk about it to myself, talk about it to everyone. In the end, I didn't think that the movie had enough to really... I feel like... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's a dumb movie disguised as a smart movie. I think that's what it is. A dumb movie disguised as a deep movie. Do you know where the layered armor stops that came out with the Raging update? I don't. Arson says, spoil it. Nathan Cura says, it's meant to be contradictory. Joker's true past is a mystery and he prefers its multiple choice. No. I didn't specify exactly what I meant by contradictory because, again, I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't watched it because it's only just come out, right? I mean, there's scenes that are like, they don't really make sense. The writing doesn't. It's like, why did you... That doesn't make sense. There's quite a few scenes like that. And you could say something like, oh, well, he's just chaotic, or, oh, well, that's the irony of blah, blah, blah scene. But I thought back on it, I'm like, actually, I think it might just be bad writing. I don't think it's actually so complicated. I think the writing here was actually just not well planned. Capcom should do another DMC collaboration like DMC 5. Are we getting Master Rank Arch Tempered? Do not know this yet. There's the mount. Huh, so you can actually go through the mounting minigame just by jumping back and forth when you're using the insect glaive and just dealing damage. That's interesting. I never really thought of that. Ouch. Where do I get the orange from? The tail. Perfect. Well, the tail's right here. Oh, but we don't got wounded head. Is the head wounded? Yeah, the head's wounded. Gotta drip feed the longevity of the game. Yeah. Ooh, I can hear my neighbors. What time is it? It's 5:48. Wow, my neighbors wake up early for work. I had no idea. I don't normally stream this late. Ah, I tried so hard to dodge that. Almost 10 p.m. in Australia, getting sleepy. Nice. The Joker movie had some truly nice points, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone in chat. Did it though? Did it have truly nice points? Or was it... Ah man, I wish we could talk about it, don't you? Maybe I should have a Joker spoilers stream. Wouldn't that be funny? We have Joker spoilers. Or maybe I should be like, we're going to talk about... Maybe I should like warn everyone right now. Like, we're going to do Joker spoilers. Get out of the room now if you don't want it to be ruined. Alright, there's orange. There's red. Gotta get this blast off of this. The blast is gone. Oops, and that hurts. Arson's like, do it! Those who don't want spoilers, log out. Alright, I tell you what, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Let's do Joker spoilers. If you don't want Joker movie to be spoiled for you, you've gotta hop out of the chat now. Alright? Or you gotta mute the game. Oops, I suppose I should be paying attention to this, shouldn't I? Oh dear. I don't think we're gonna finish this mount, to be honest. Oh, please get interrupted again. Please. Ah, perfect. Perfect. We are gonna finish the mount. The Joker spoilers. Joker spoiler stream will have no views. No, really, guys. I'm going to talk about the Joker with the spoilers. So you guys have to. If you don't want to hear it, you got to back out of the stream now. Okay? You can't blame me because I've warned you now. So you've heard the warning. Cop's like, I'm out of here. Oh, is he supernovaing? No, he's moving to the next location. So one of the main problems I have with the Joker movie is actually that the Joker seems to be mentally handicapped. And I feel like what I'm looking for in his character arc is for him to transition into being a morally bad person. If he's not morally bad, I want him to be competent, at least, in his understanding of the world and his beliefs that, well, you really did deserve this. You really did deserve, being shot in the face. What about the radio guy? He shoots him in the face. He's not really the antagonist to the Joker. That's one of the things I don't understand. So like, oh man, you showed him. The movie starts out with him actually wishing that the guy was his father. You know what I mean? And then he shoots him in the face because, he's a radio talk show host that made fun of his objectively unfunny stand-up. Right? And oh, well, you get what you deserve. Well, what did the radio guy specifically do for the Joker to have so much animosity toward him? Not enough, I would argue, not enough. So really, what is this animosity other than pointing it toward society in general? It's quite literally just, what you would expect from somebody who wanted to plan a mass shooting, or some incel who's just mad at, I don't know, the Chads or something, right? Because that's what the radio guy represents. He's the Chad. He's the comedy Chad. That's what he is. Another contradiction that makes no sense to me. At the beginning of the movie, he's like giving his mother a bath. You don't give your mother a bath if you despise her. You don't give your mother a bath if you hate her. And then he discovers this file, and they're very murky about this part in the movie. Right, he discovers the file that reveals, okay, maybe she's just a loony with an abusive boyfriend, and the boyfriend clearly abused the boy. And then he's like, okay, so now I go from loving my mother and caring about her in the hospital to I need to kill my mother. It's like, what? So is the Joker, deep down inside, is he this psychopathic evil person who quickly moves between love and hate? Did he ever love his mother? I don't understand. I don't understand. It doesn't actually make sense. You know what would have made more sense with the mother? Is if maybe like some hired hitman came in and suffocated her, or the doctors were incompetent because she's poor, the doctors were incompetent and they accidentally killed her. Or if she's too poor for the medicine, she has no money because she and Joker are poor, and Thomas Wayne could easily save them with a little bit of help on the healthcare, and he chooses not to because he's an asshole, right? Because they do clearly point out that he's an asshole. None of those things happen. Joker just kills his mother. There's no indication that he would have done this. They don't indicate that he actually secretly despises her or hates her. It's not clear what he concludes from the papers that he reads. For example, later on, he's reading the paper that makes it a bit more evident that Thomas Wayne really is his father. And the picture that's like, is for his mother, and it's like, oh, I can't remember what it says, but it makes it more evident that there was a relationship. This doesn't seem to surprise or bother him too much. He just kind of crinkles it up and throws it away. Yeah, there was another contradictory moment that I thought was really just probably bad writing. He's in the mental ward or whatever. He's getting the help, the psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is defunded, and I feel like it's throwing it in your face, like, see, this is why we have mass shooters, because we don't spend public money on counseling for people who need it. But then the funny thing is, he's telling her briefly before she mentions that she's defunded. He tells her that she's not listening, and I was just sitting there thinking to myself, okay, if this is an allegory for the real world, why are we spending public dollars on somebody who doesn't really listen to you? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, she should be defunded because she's not actually effective. She's not actually helping him. Defunding something that's not actually effective would actually make a lot of sense. So I feel like the allegory is lost there. The whole trick with the girlfriend, I thought that was one of the better parts of the movie, where it's like, because the girlfriend never really made too much sense. I was like, gosh, she really likes this guy. His comedy's terrible. Everything about him's a wreck. And she's just, swooning for him, almost. So I thought that the girlfriend thing was clever. Actually, the best part of the movie, definitely when he kisses the midget man on the head, doesn't kill him. I thought that was actually really great for a, really tense part of the movie. I thought for sure he was messing with the little guy, and we were going to see some grisly murder of a little person, and I thought that was going to be really, like crazy. But no, he says, "You're the only person who was nice to me," and he just kisses him on the head. Really funny scene. Really like that one. So anyways, another thing that bothers me about the movie is there's no strong connection between the riot... Oop, he got KO'd. There's no strong connection between the riot where the clowns are hating the rich and all of the Joker's issues. The Joker doesn't seem to be too politically motivated. Like, he seems happy that people are paying attention to him or something, or that he's relevant, he's noticed. But it's never really clear to you that he actually hates wealthy people. In fact, it's not really clear what he thinks of anything politically. He doesn't seem to even be political. You know what I mean? Like, most of the movie is him dancing, quite literally. One of the worst scenes in the movie, he's attacked by the guys on the train, and he runs out of the train, and I'm thinking, all right, this scene's moving along, it's making sense. And I'm thinking they're going to have this clever moment where he takes all of his makeup off, and he takes the wig off, and nobody's going to know that he was the shooter. The cops are going to go right past him. I'm like, oh, that's so clever. He's a Joker, and he's going to learn that his Joker costume is a good kill costume, It's like a disguise, because you don't expect somebody dressed as a happy clown to be the murderer. Instead, he goes into like this nasty freaking bathroom 3 feet away from where the murder occurred, and he starts dancing again. Why is every scene in the movie just him dancing? It was okay like twice maybe. They should have done the weird dancing like twice. They have like 20 dancing scenes. It's too much. I get it, he dances. What does that have to do with him being a criminal mastermind? Does it have anything to do with his philosophical beliefs about whether mankind should be good or not? Or maybe a philosophical belief that there is nothing, maybe just pure like nihilism? Is he an actual nihilist, or is he just handicapped? One of the things about his character is he's just kind of autistic, to tell you the truth, right? He doesn't seem to understand people's feelings very well. He fantasizes about actually having real emotional connections with people. And when he shoots the men on the train, he's not really being evil. He's actually kind of self-defending himself, right? So what he did on the train, I think a lot of people might have considered doing. You see what I'm saying? So he's this guy with like basically autism. You can tell he has basically autism because when he's doing his jokes, the jokes, they lack a sort of social nuisance. Nuisance? What's the word? Nuisance isn't the word. I'm looking for a word that basically means subtlety. Oh, I'm dead. No! Is this a quest with one reward, or one life? Or are we all just, somebody's dying before me and then I'm the last one out? Oh man, I gotta stop talking. We died in exactly the same place too. That's so sad. So, what was I saying? Yes, so he seems like somebody with autism. And when he shoots the guys on the train, he's kind of defending himself. And, right, he proceeds all the way down to this point where he's on the news show. And it's the point that the Joker, the famous Joker villain, is just a man with autism who incompetently, maybe in his irrationality and incompetence, shoots the radio Chad because, oh, I'm a comedian incel and you're a comedian Chad and I hate you. Or you didn't take care of me, so therefore I should shoot you in the face, which is a terrible argument as well. And that's actually what I call the incel fantasy. That's what I mean by that. The fantasy is, oh, you didn't fix me, you didn't pay attention to me, therefore you should be shot in the face. What? I didn't understand many of the arguments in the movie. I didn't understand if the point of the movie was to even present an argument. Yeah, I didn't get any of that. Just a lot of dance scenes. Yeah, like the dance scene where he shoots the wall. Didn't need it. What was the point of it? All right, let's see. Oh, man, we just lost a... Wait, were we out of those? I think that was the last one. Weren't there 2 lives? I think there were 2 lives each time. God, man. Oh, we're going to join this. We're going to join Devil Joe. TYD Vibe says you didn't get any of it. What am I missing? Do you mean I didn't get it, or do you mean I didn't agree with it? There's a bit of a difference between those two things. Bit of a difference between those two things. Not getting it and not agreeing with it. Because I'm presenting arguments from my point of view over, you know, what I decided on the movie after watching it. The whole Thomas Wayne thing, you know, Thomas Wayne, he gets killed by the guys. He's the rich. He represents, like, the rich in society. And, you know, he had sex with the maid lady who is essentially the Joker's mom. And then he punches the Joker later, right? But at the same time, why are you laying hands on another guy's kid? He probably ought to punch you. If some adult man came up to your kid and stuck his fingers in your mouth, right, in your kid's mouth, what do you want to do to him? Just be like, ha 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 ha, probably don't do that. No, you punch him. You're like, you're a psychopath, man. Get away from my kid. As for having sex with somebody who's your maid, obviously this is incorrect. I don't know what else to, you know. Thomas Wayne had sex with somebody he shouldn't. Therefore, Joker should shoot the radio host? Somebody explain that. The radio host who made fun of him for his bad jokes. His objectively bad jokes. Yeah. Just not connecting to me. He never had sex with the lady. She was crazy. Well, no, they have the picture at the end. The picture where Thomas Wayne says, I miss your smile or something like that. Yeah. So they kind of indicate near the end that there really was a relationship between the lady and Thomas Wayne. Too long don't read, you hate dancing. I don't dislike dancing. I just think that all the dance scenes, you know, by the second dance scene, I was like, okay, that's cool. And then like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was like, what am I watching? This is a musical. Blaze says, Thomas Wayne didn't have sex with the maid, you dumbass. Did you miss the part of the movie where he picks up the picture, he has a picture of his mom, the back of the card says, miss your smile, TW, something like that. I don't know if it's I miss your smile or you have a lovely smile or something, right? They hint that he actually did have sex with her, okay? So the back of the card, TW. I don't know if you caught that. I guess you could argue that there was no reason for them to show us the picture, but usually in a movie, when they show you something, there's a reason for it. In this case, I strongly suspect the reason is, you know, they're indicating that, in fact, there was a relationship. He looked up to the radio host. Well, precisely, he did. He looked up to the radio host. It is a symbol of freedom for Joker. What? I don't think Joker says that is a source of freedom for himself. I don't. Does he ever suggest killing someone's like a freedom? It's the last time you felt like killing somebody, killing your family member would give you freedom, or killing the radio host would give you freedom. I don't connect to that. I don't feel it at all, even a little bit. Herf says the mom wrote it. Why is it signed TW then? I thought it was signed TW. Oh, actually, I should be fighting Lunastra. Let's jump over here. Did not watch the movie intently enough. You've said several points that have already cleared up. Wait. Well, you've said everything was a symbol of freedom. That's not how symbols work. Oh, you guys might be talking to each other, I see. The mom isn't the maid. The mom just adopted him to get money from Tom Cruise. Or Tom, cuz it strongly suspected that he's the bastard son of Tom, but never truly stated. Yeah, but there's a point in the movie near the end where he's all dressed up and ready to go onto the show, and he has this picture of his mother, and he notices on the back of it that TW, aka Thomas Wayne, says something along the lines of, I miss you, or something like that, right? Tell me I didn't misread that part of the movie. How exactly do you get the Shadowcore ore? You have to fight tempered elder dragons. Her mom wrote the letter. She was delusional. No. This wasn't a letter. This was a picture. This was a picture at the end of the movie where the Joker is looking at a picture of his mother And on the back of the picture, there's a little note on it, on the back of the picture, where somebody says something along the lines of, I miss you, I miss your smile, and it's signed TW, which you presume means Thomas Wayne. And so there's a point in the movie where you're questioning whether she's crazy, right, because of the file, but you're also questioning if whether that's something Thomas Wayne cooked up. He's like, all right, she's going to the loony bin, and we're going to say that she's crazy and that she adopted the baby, right? You believe it might be his cover story. And you're thinking, okay, I guess we'll never know. But then near the end of the movie, just before he goes onto the radio show, he's looking at this this picture of his mother, and on the back is that little note from TW. The dancing is the symbol of freedom for the Joker, as to not being chained by what society or others think of him. Alright, the dancing is a symbol of freedom. I don't find it satisfying. Like, I could dance. That doesn't actually make you free. The founding fathers of America, they could have danced. Let's see. Freedom. The protesters in Hong Kong, I suppose they could dance, right? Would they be free? Dancing's not really a symbol of freedom in my mind. I don't see it that way. I think that it was probably more likely that dancing seemed like an interesting prop almost for the movie storytelling. Like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if he danced? Wouldn't that be artistic if he danced? People would be like, wow, this movie's cool if he dances. He doesn't actually seem free at all. Thomas Wayne is a bad guy. It wouldn't be surprising if he wrote it to keep her away. I don't know why he would write that. Does anyone remember what the actual picture said? It was something like, I miss you, or it was something like, I miss your smile, or something like, it was something along those lines, right? You have a beautiful smile, right? And it was clearly throwing in our faces that, oh, actually there was a relationship between them, right? It was finally clearing up the question of whether or not there had been one. Oh, and she's mad. She's gonna ult? Yeah, she is. No, that's not the ult. She's just jumping forward. Perfect. How's it going, Cybera? Taking bets. Get the bookie. You're not getting any of it. Ah, is that what he said? He said, I miss your smile. I miss your smile. TW. Come on. People who didn't like the movie won't like it no matter what others explain it to them is fine. Everybody has different tastes. Yeah, I think that saying I didn't get it is probably... I mean, you can try to explain maybe a part of the movie that I wasn't understanding. Like, somebody mentioned that the dancing is a symbol of freedom. He was dancing all the way at the beginning of the movie. I see, like, so what was the character... His dance doesn't improve. He doesn't, like, start dancing better at the end of the movie. It's roughly the same. I think it was honestly just something they had in the movie. They're like, yeah, wouldn't it be great if he danced? He was dancing when he had the sign, right? He just seemed like a guy who liked to dance. He wrote, I miss your lovely smile. Yeah, so I felt like at the end of the movie they were strongly hinting that for a while we were to question whether or not the mom and Thomas Wayne had a relationship, and then at the very end they're like, by the way, they did. That's how I interpreted that scene. That's how I interpreted it. Should probably have my special scope on, shouldn't I? Ooh, damage. Why don't you think like everyone else? Whee! Oh god. Oh gosh. I'm about to be hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oop. No, we're good. Oh gosh. His quote of the movie is that the thing about mental illness that everyone wants you to believe it as if you don't. The thing about mental illness is that everyone wants you to behave as if you don't. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, I suppose in society, if you have a mental illness where you're going to murder people, you should be put into prison? Not sure what you're... I get the quote. I get the quote. There's a lot of clever quotes in the world. You could get on Google right now and search mental illness quotes, right? Go Google that, and there'll be all kinds of fun mental illness quotes. I didn't really derive a lot out of that quote and out of the actions of the Joker. So maybe what you're saying is what we're supposed to derive from the ending of the Joker is that everything's completely meaningless of what he did. I don't really feel like that's what the director was trying to do. I feel like the director was trying to, he was actually trying to draw a line between the dots and be like, see, society kind of left this guy behind. They defunded the mental health person or whatever, the counselor. The counselor wasn't really listening anyways. He didn't have a girlfriend. John Wayne took advantage of his mother, arguably, maybe, which I think he did. I think that's the hint we're given at the very end. The wealthy having sex with a poor woman. A man of power and money having sex with women, which is the whole Me Too movement, right? A man of power and wealth having sex with women. And Joker is if you think about it, Joker is the outcome. He's the, he's the result of Thomas Wayne doing this horrible, evil Me Too sin, right? And he eventually gets killed because of it, because Joker started this, I suppose, what we're supposed to attribute is Joker started the whole uprising against the wealthy, and inevitably it is this hooligan from the uprising that shoots Thomas Wayne. So it's almost like, well, you did it to yourself, Thomas Wayne. You did the Me Too sin and had sex with a woman who doesn't have the same power as you. You basically mistreated her. You tried to throw her off as crazy so that she couldn't tie you back to your wealthy life and get you in trouble with your wife and with your, whatever business ties, I suppose. Because at that point, he's not political, I'm assuming, because he's only then running for a political position, which, what are we supposed to look at, like Donald Trump or something like that? But whatever the case, this is what you get, Thomas Wayne. You did the Me Too sin, and now the Joker was born, and you didn't take care of the Joker, you didn't take care of her, and you were just abusing your power to have sex with some poor woman. That's mostly what I took out of that side of the story as well, and it was just kind of like, therefore the radio host gets shot? I don't know. It doesn't really explain the radio show host to me too well. And the whole huge moral loop to Thomas Wayne, it feels like what I was saying earlier before we got into this discussion. It feels a lot like it's just all kind of thrown in your face, like super obvious. Like, oh, I get it. Ha ha ha. If you're a man of power, don't have sex with women in a lower position. That's what it felt like by the end of it. And I was just kind of disappointed, to tell you the truth. It felt very disappointing. The whole kill the rich stuff, I was like, oh yeah, kind of like what we're doing today, huh? Right? The whole, right, everyone hates the rich now. I thought it would be an interesting opportunity to explore maybe both sides of the equation, right? Both sides of the equation. How society is upheld by its elite at the same time that the elite will sometimes take advantage of the people at the bottom of society, right? But your society needs order. Your society needs somebody who's providing jobs and security, like a military and stuff like that. It doesn't really do that. It just says, haha, gotcha for having sex with this woman. You spawned the Joker. Unless, of course, he didn't. And she was just crazy. And he killed her for it. Like, this woman he loves. Even if you just found out that your mommy had abused you, right? Mommy abused you. And your mom's crazy. If you do believe that your mom is crazy, you then suffocate her? What? Why? Why would you do that? And the belief that he would just get away with it too. Like, did he really think he was definitely getting away with it? Did he have that much anger toward her that he was he was willing to risk it all just to suffocate her with the pillow? You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, oh, bleh. Please, Hollywood. Please, come on, man. None of this is believable. It's not well explained. It wasn't in his, he wasn't displaying that in his personality, that he was ready to kill his mom. Who quickly makes that decision? Oh well, Gameconomist, he was crazy. It's like, I guess the explanation for everything is that there doesn't have to be an explanation because he's crazy, right? Well, you don't have to explain anything. He's the Joker. It's like, that's not a very satisfying story, is it? Not that clever. So the Joker movie is a joke. Who would have guessed? Joker equals poor Frenchman in the Revolution. Why haven't you left yet, LMFAO? The certificate may have been falsified. Arson says, oh my gosh, I just realized the movie was just about selling toys in the next movie. Well, yeah, that's a big deal for Hollywood. Gotta sell them toys, man. I liked the trailer, actually, for the Joker a lot. There was that moment in the trailer where, they show him in his, like, final form. I've reached my this isn't even my final form. They show him in his final form. He's got swagger to his walk. The music has changed in the trailer. I'm thinking, okay, this movie, I think, has potential to tell a very interesting character arc where somebody isn't just mentally autistic, right? That's not that interesting, is it? Hi, I have autism. I killed my mother, and I shot this radio host. Okay. There we go. There's the story, right? I wanted something more complex than that. Where do you reach the nihilism where you think, oh, the world should burn, right? Where do you reach that sort of nihilism where, oh, yeah, I should shoot this radio host or something like that, right? But the movie never gives you that. The movie never gives you that. He doesn't talk really very much about politics at all. He doesn't talk about religion at all. Much of the movie is taken up by his hallucination of his fake girlfriend, right? He's a man with no girlfriend, no career, living at home with mommy. And then he gets made fun of by a guy who's successful. And so the response is, well, now I shoot you in the face. Incel Fantasy 101. Living with mom, no girlfriend. Kind of a weirdo. Can't write comedy. Not very, just not very good at the comedy. Shoots a man in the face because he gets made fun of. And the man invites him onto the show, which that's also the strange part. Like, hey, that's an opportunity, right? So any normal, rational person would just be like, hey, this is an opportunity for fame. And the movie starts out with him fantasizing about having this close relationship with the radio host, too. He actually kind of likes the guy. Imagine watching this guy your whole life, and then he makes fun of you, but he notices you, He notices you for the first time, for real, not in your imagination, for real. Gotta shoot him in the face. It's like, really? I don't know, man. The weird kiss. He gives the lady, the old woman, a kiss. Hollywood bullshit. You're getting ready to commit suicide. You give this old woman a big, long kiss on camera. Is he suddenly competent? Is he suddenly very socially competent? And what he's trying to do is create discomfort with the audience because all of a sudden he has a powerful grasp of what causes discomfort in society. Is that what he's doing there? Because that all of a sudden seems like something an autistic man wouldn't be good at, having that sort of complex understanding of the prolonged kiss. Or did he just really want to kiss an old woman? He doesn't indicate he wants to kiss an old woman. People are trying to attribute an odd amount of sanity and reason to the Joker. He's the Joker. Right, and Dark Lore, that's the argument. Well, the movie doesn't have to be well written. You can just write off anything he does as he's crazy, right? I don't really buy that. He is crazy, but the people writing the movie are not, and they're trying to tell an interesting story about a crazy person. That's the point. You see what I'm saying? So his behaviors don't have to make sense, but the people who are writing the movie actually kind of have to make sense of it. Like what I was just explaining with him kind of understanding the discomfort that the audience would feel when he kisses the lady on the mouth. Joker into the gifts. What? Oh, hey, we actually finished that one, didn't we? Let's get another one going. Let's do another Kirin investigation. This is what it's all about, guys. Grinding. Actually, how many? 3 lives on this one. We'll do this one for now. Joel says he's not autistic. All right, I use autism. You're right. I use it generously here, but look at his actual behaviors. He seems to be a man who doesn't really process others' emotions very well. Right? That's one of the problems with autism is you don't really understand your emotions well. You don't understand others' emotions very well. As somebody who has autism, one of the clear signs that they're autistic is they don't have a way to understand comedy. And so there's a point in the movie where he's got his stand-up comedy, and it becomes really painfully obvious that as an adult man, he has no real understanding of comedy. It's a very clear sign of autism. And one of the big selling points of the movie is that, oh, he's on all these drugs. Oh, he's getting all this counseling to help him with his behaviors. Okay, so he doesn't come off as a criminal mastermind. He doesn't come off as a man who... He's smart enough to outwit Batman, but he has a crazy philosophy of the world, right? He doesn't strike me as that. He just strikes me as an autistic man who dances a lot, which you might expect from somebody who's kind of autistic as well. They're just kind of, doing their own thing, right? So, you're right. I use the term generously because in the movie they don't establish that he has actual autism. He just very strongly acts like it. Let's grab the Raging Destroyer. And we'll grab the Solemn Reflection ammo loadout. You gotta remember he went on the talk show to kill himself. That's why he has the gun. Killing the host happened when he changed his mind. Yeah, I thought about that as well. I did. I thought about that as well. I thought that whole issue was sort of another sort of allegory, like people who commit mass shootings are typically people who are ready to commit suicide. It's actually very well thrown in your face. It's like, yep. So he's representing the mad shooter who goes into, some church and shoots a bunch of people up. I get it. I get that. Bruh, Gameconomist is autistic. No! Wait, this is Kirin? Hold on. We're going to remove these. Oh, hold on. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Do you like the Marvel movies? Jaden, I absolutely hate the Marvel movies. I cannot stand superhero movies. Superhero movies, they have a very predictable storyline. Superhero, supervillain. The supervillain's going to do the bad. The superhero needs to go through a very brief and obvious character arc where they get superpowers, or their superhero powers become better, or they become better as a person, and then they defeat the supervillain in the end. Very simple. Like, mind-numbingly simple. I remember a friend of mine's like, you gotta watch, what's his name? Deadpool. You gotta watch Deadpool. It's not like the other superhero movies. It's not like the other superhero movies, man. They got dirty jokes and everything, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. What happens? Deadpool gets superhero powers, defeats the bad guy, and saves his girlfriend. The end. It's the most generic, boring, dumb superhero movie I'd ever watched. And all the superhero movies are essentially that. All of them. I can't stand them. Absolutely can't stand them. And the Joker movie is, is presenting itself in a way that I thought it was going to be very different from this. And it was. It wasn't a movie that was so much about, superpowers or anything like that. But in the end, I felt that the Joker movie was maybe presenting itself as more than it really was. I see that a lot of people actually didn't understand the Joker movie. Haha, I see you didn't understand it. You didn't understand how complex and real it was. Let's go ahead and have this Shamos. Mind channel, subscribe. He ain't wrong. Marvel movies are all predictable. They're essentially the same movie over and over again. Superhero, supervillain. The superhero uses, conveniently, superpowers to defeat the supervillain. The end. Yeah, but Iron Man doesn't have superpowers. He's just really smart. He can discover time travel in like a 2-hour segment of the movie. Wow. Wow. That's cool. Have you watched Interstellar? Super good. I did somewhat enjoy Interstellar. I think that the music for Interstellar was like mind-blowingly good music. Really, really good music. And I thought Interstellar was okay. I thought a lot of the scenes, or not scenes, I think a lot of the ideas didn't fully make sense. But overall, I actually did like that movie. I didn't think it's funny because after I watched it, I didn't think I liked it that much. But then time went by and I was like, you know what, that actually was a good movie. I enjoyed that. You're laughing, but as you describe the movie, you missed all of the key of the movie. Alright, you should tell me the deep underlying message of the Joker that I missed, because this is what I'm interested in. If there's some deep thing I missed, I should probably know about it. Is he falling asleep? Wow. Oh, and I woke him up with... I stopped firing. It's just the nature of Sticky M, unfortunately. You tell me that deep underlying story to the Joker that I missed, and I would be like, damn, I missed it. I'd be like, wow, I didn't realize there was so much that I didn't understand. Just watch some anime to see unexpected stuff, Gameconomist. You're right, anime can sometimes go in the other direction too far, can't it? It can be like too imaginative, too wild. I don't mind a little action, a little sexiness in my movies, a little superhero powers in my movies, but it's like, I want my movies to have interesting characters with good acting and character arcs that are actually pretty meaningful and touch on difficult things about human life. Wow, it felt like I ran out of ammo too fast there. Did you really need free ammo for the Sticky 3 auto reload? It's not just for that, it's actually for the cluster bombs. And I would say yes, you would want to have that in case, you know, you have an opportunity to cluster bomb. Although in this case for Kirin, you really won't have as much of an opportunity to cluster bomb. What about The Great Gatsby? I know that story from reading the book, but I didn't actually watch the movie. Oh god. Actually, I read that other story by that author. I can't remember the name of the story though. I had to read it in college. God, they make you read so much crap in college. All I need is Monster Hunter, baby. Gameconomist, what did you think about Shutter Island? That's the one with, oh, what's his name? He's like on the island with the crazy people or something like that. I never watched that one either, actually. I heard about it, I never watched it. I tell you, I don't watch a lot of movies. That's the truth. Blaze Rave says, Gameconomist wants deep movies. I don't want deep movies. I just don't want movies that are just, I don't know, boring. I think I get bored really fast. You know, one of the things that I think happens when I'm watching movies is I can pretty quickly deduce how the movie's going to end. There's only a few, you know, there'll be a point in the movie where you're like, well, it's only going to end a few ways. So with a movie, a lot of the time, if you're going to have me watch a movie, there's no point in me, you know, the story itself is rarely going to be a selling point for me because I kind of already know where it's going. Just most of the time when I'm watching the movie, I already know where it's going. So a big selling point for me is how good is the acting actually, and how interesting is the character arc, how interesting is the allegory. All those are really important to me. And explore some facet of human nature or of society, or I don't know, I suppose those two things are the main things, society and humanity. Right, because if, I don't know, it could be a movie about something more abstract perhaps, but I don't know how I would enjoy it without relating to it. Since that's the primary reason you would watch a movie or listen to music or look at a piece of art, it relates to some part of your humanity and some part of, if not your humanity, then the humanity of a greater body, right, you know, like society. But, yeah, I don't know. I like scary movies a lot, actually. You know why? Because scary movies actually do explore a lot about maybe the human subconscious, things that scare us. Scary movies, you know, they do this all the time, actually. And there's plenty of junk scary movies out there as well, too. But there's occasionally not a bad one. Occasionally. It's fun to explore the things that create fear in a human. I feel like if a scary movie creates fear in a human, a superhero movie creates, I don't know, like mental masturbation. It's like, ah, man, I could be like Superman. No, you freaking couldn't. Like, you just want to feel like you could be like Superman. Stop it. Stop being so, like, I don't know, indulgent in your thought of yourself. Rock and Roller is a good movie. Lol, if I had a channel, I would probably go back and list all the points he missed because he listed off so many red flags that my mind was overwhelmed. Uh-oh. I don't want to overwhelm anyone. The actor who played Joker played him well too. I actually do think that he did act fairly well in the movie. The actor, yeah, I didn't necessarily complain about that at all. I think that his acting was correct. The issue I had more was on the point of the movie, and I suppose you would say the art of the movie, like what real artistic expression was there in the movie. I did not feel like there was that much. I feel like the scenes were shot well. The scenes were shot well. And this is one of the reasons why you think that the movie is greater than it really is. Gameconomist, is the Raging Heavy Bowgun the new best sticky heavy bowgun in the game? Yes, I believe it is. I believe it'll do more damage per sticky ammo than any other heavy bowgun. You do have to consider that you're giving up the sleep ammo. Sleep ammo is actually very useful for a wake up for your team, and it is a form of crowd control. So you do give that up if you use this heavy bowgun. And unlike in the past where we cared about Zora Magdaros heavy bowgun having paralysis ammo, lacking sleep ammo, I would say, is actually a bigger deal than lacking paralysis. So it's not quite like the Shara Ishvalda versus this heavy bowgun. It's not quite like the comparison of the Devil Joe heavy bowgun and the Zora Magdaros heavy bowgun that we had in the base game. Have you watched A Quiet Place? For me, Quiet Place was okay. I thought that it was a clever idea. I thought it was a clever idea for a movie, and I enjoyed it. But I also didn't think there was a great deal to it. Yeah, I thought it was okay. It was fun. It was fun. Pan's Labyrinth. I loved Pan's Labyrinth, actually. I thought that movie was very artistic. Yeah, that movie, that was a good movie. Pan's Labyrinth was really good. That's definitely a good movie. Oh, and you're gone. Joker was about society and how we tend to isolate those who are mentally ill. Yeah, I know. I know that's what the movie was about. It's painfully obvious that that's what the movie's about. It showcased the true damage we're doing to such marginalized communities. I don't agree with that part. That's the part that I disagree with. I don't think it showcased the true damage we're doing to such marginalized communities. And those were the arguments I presented. Yeah, so Joker was about society and how we tend to isolate those who are mentally ill. So what were the arguments for not isolating the Joker? His comedy wasn't funny. He simply didn't have a girlfriend, okay? So I don't know if that was society's fault that he didn't have a girlfriend. And then he was living with his mother. He was financially bad. He didn't earn more money because he didn't offer a skill to society that would give him more money to move away from mom and or maybe be able to take care of her better. Well, I don't know. Did he love her or did he hate her? Because he like suffocates her at some point. She certainly didn't isolate him, but he kills her anyways, right? He appears to love her. He's like laughing with her, dancing with her, giving her a bath, and then later he's covering her face with a pillow for some reason because he's the Joker. We can explain that away with he's crazy. And then Thomas Wayne, who is probably a true antagonist in this story. He did the Me Too sin. He had the sex with the woman who's in a weaker position, gets rid of her, fixes the whole situation by having her written off as crazy and changing her files so that, he's adopted. That's, presumably what the story could be. They don't fully conclude that. They leave you wondering if that's the case. So he's truly a bad guy here. Okay, so Me Too's bad. The kids steal his sign at the beginning and smack him with it. Kids are kids. Kids are specifically bad. That's the whole point. You have to teach kids to be good. So if the movie is telling you, hey, see these group of hooligans? They're bad. It's like all movies and TV shows already do that. Whenever you have a group of kids, they're always hooligans. So that's not really a point. Everyone already agrees kids are bad. And the whole point is you're supposed to civilize the children through good parenting. So, I don't know, the children isolated him. Then there was the defunding, like I said, there was the defunding of the counseling, right? But then, ironically, he says, you don't really listen to me. And it's like, well, if she's not even good, why are we funding this as a society? She's supposed to be giving him mental health help. She's not even good at her job. Why are we funding this then? Right? So that's one of the things that I found in that. I was like, what? But I don't know. Maybe she should have been listening better. I don't know. Maybe the moral of the story is that we need to put even more money into public health counseling so that we get people better than her. The movie's not entirely clear that that's the case, that if you had simply given the Joker heavier drugs and better counseling, that he would have actually been a good person. And that's one of the problems with the movies, right? It doesn't actually make that clear that there was a way to save the Joker. So how can you be like, oh, we as a society didn't take better care of the Joker, and therefore he should shoot the radio host in the face after the radio host graciously invites him onto his show, right? It doesn't really make that connection. I already said Thomas Wayne is an actual antagonist. A radio show host just does what a radio show host does, right? America's Funniest Home Videos is almost exclusively about people hurting themselves, and then you laugh at them, right? Some guy does bad comedy, and you go, haha, that's bad comedy, right? Although you'd be like, oh, well, you're being mean to somebody who has like I guess you could say like he's being mean to somebody who's mentally handicapped or something like that. It's just like, okay, I guess we should punish the radio host by killing him. You get what you deserve. He kisses the lady again. Like what was the point of that even in the movie? All the dancing, we're dancing. It's like, come on, man. How's it going? Wish a Ninja Wood. He says, thanks for entertaining me this morning. By the way, what helps you more, a sub or a donation? A donation helps me more, but don't feel obligated to donate. Feel free to hit that sub button. Aaron says, I interpreted the late night show scene as that he had originally planned to kill himself because he knew the radio show host was going to make fun of him. I interpreted it a little bit differently. I assumed what mattered to the Joker the most, actually, was getting to meet his father, okay? So the reason I felt that way is because the movie starts with him wanting that man, the radio show host, to be his father, and then it moves on to Thomas Wayne, who he actually believes is his father. Remember, he says, look at us, right? He's like, we look the same, right? So, but then Thomas Wayne punches him in the face, and he's like, because obviously he's going to ruin Thomas Wayne's life. He's going to reveal that Thomas Wayne was in a scandal right at the time that Thomas Wayne is running for political office. You know, he's got his wife, he's got his own kid, Batman. He doesn't want to ruin Batman's life. So, but all the Joker wanted was to be with his father. He wasn't asking for money. He wasn't asking for much of anything. That's what he really wanted. So the true antagonist in the movie was, in my opinion, Thomas Wayne, who, you know, he was heartless. He probably did have sex with the Joker's mom. He probably did send her off, and she probably, did drugs and had a shitty-ass boyfriend. And, you know, the boyfriend obviously abused Joker and gave him the brain damage that causes him to act stupid or whatever. But, yeah, so everybody thinks that the movie's like, we as a society. What? Where did any of this come from? The lack of funding, I suppose. But what else? There's not much meat in the movie, in my opinion. There's just not much there. I think is mostly what I've come to expect from movies. It's just well shot scenes. And he did a good job as an actor, by the way. I thought he was a good actor. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I feel you've been ranting about the Joker for an hour. Oh, I could certainly rant. You'd think an hour? I could go on for another 5-6 hours. Easily. He doesn't want to ruin Batman. Are Bruce and the Joker related then? Presumably, according to this. I like looking at women, so my character is a girl, but some male builds look better than some female builds and vice versa. Are we talking about why you play as a girl sometimes? Oh, they're already fighting. Shoot, I better get up there. I have hit a gaming barrier and can't find a set for longsword that I like. No! Galantry Subakti says, but the Joker mother have problem narcissistic, psychological. Right, but she doesn't actually display any of that. As far as you can tell, she's a nice little lady, right? The mother only says kind things to the Joker. She's only supportive. She doesn't hit him. She doesn't say anything humiliating to him. She's only a hopeful character, right? So that doesn't really fit the profile, does it? That she's really crazy. The craziest thing she says is that she had a relationship with Thomas Wayne and that the Joker's actually his son. And then later we get that picture. Remember that? We get the picture with TW's initials on the back. Swabby says, I just joined. Did you like the Joker or no? I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of what I said earlier, I think is a movie that on the surface it pretends to be smart. It's not that smart. It's not that smart of a movie. Very, very simple movie. I play as a girl because I'm a huge perv. Send help. Or I might become the Joker. Send help. We're going to give you a lot of drugs. And we're going to give you bad counseling. But also we're going to defund that counseling. And then you can take down those Wall Street jerks. Oh, snap. I don't know. The movie did give me a very strong, like, Me Too vibe, right? The Wall Street guys were attacking the lady in the subway as well. Remember that? Yeah. Snap. He didn't like that. He was doing his laugh, which probably actually meant he was feeling distressed by it. Directors tend to leave things out for the viewers to surmise what's in between. Yeah, I don't actually feel like there was a lot of that in this movie. I feel like everything was pretty much handed to you. Okay, come on. If you hear things Rapid Cluster 3 ammo should become a thing. Oh my god. They could introduce it on a heavy bowgun that just has like a low attack value so that it's still balanced, but it's like lots of fun. I think they could do it for sure. Or like a heavy bowgun that just has like an ammo clip of like 5 for the clusters. You just fire all 5. Are you using anything other than heavy bowgun nowadays? The heavy bowgun's so good. Look, we're all using heavy bowgun. So we're fighting Kirin a lot, and that's because we're farming for that Shadowcore ore. And sticky ammo is just so damn effective against Kirin, it trivializes the fight. So it's hard to choose another weapon when you're wanting to have a nice conversation online with everyone in the chat room. Oh, hold on. It's hard to choose something else because this allows me to speak and not die for my team. Oh, and he's gone. Hashtag me too poo poo. Pee pee poo poo. I've no one to ever play with, so I have to solo quests. Oh, that sucks, guy. Sorry to hear that. I think the game's a lot more fun in multiplayer, by the way. I think if I had to play this game solo player, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. Playing with all you guys is a lot of fun. Let's go this way. What do you think is the better Joker? Joker the Dark Knight or the new Joker? Dark Knight Joker. Yeah, the Dark Knight Joker, he's, you know, he's been around longer. He's in more of a classic, like, superhero, supervillain sort of movie. But I actually think that in the end, I didn't like this Joker movie. I think it portrayed the Joker too much as being a victim, too much as being kind of autistic, to tell you the truth. And it doesn't really offer the more complex philosophical discussion about mental health that I thought it would offer. It does quite literally just say, oh yeah, all of his problems were because we weren't nice enough to people who have mental health problems. If we were just nicer to people, then they wouldn't shoot people. It's like, what? It's like, well, is he the Joker or not? Is he the Joker, or is he your very, very thinly veiled allegory for what's wrong with the society today? Me Too, and we don't spend enough on mental health counseling. Does this Rajang gun get cluster bombs, and is it good for wyvern fire? Both of those things. Yes, both of those things. Both of those things. See, we got wyvern ammo and cluster 3. Shoot you in the face. Okay, let's go ahead and reload this. And we'll jump up here. And let's all get knocked down by... Look at all three of us. Dark Knight Joker is the best ever Rith, period, in my honest opinion. Well, at least in The Dark Knight, you kind of understood that he was a bad guy. Because he's the Joker. In this one, I think that it's not really clear if he's a bad guy at all. But he is. Like, he shot the guy in the head. And once again, all this very obvious allegories going on, and it's just kind of like, oh, okay, wow, so smart. It's like, oh, it's so smart. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. Oops. But in The Dark Knight, you actually knew that he was a bad guy. And then, you know, there's this really clever part of The Dark Knight where he burns all that money, right? And I felt like that was one of the best moments in that movie. Because you realize he's not motivated by money. He really is just a chaotic guy who wants to maybe disrupt society. And that's about as deep as that movie I felt got when it came to Joker's, like, personality. Okay? And he was also pragmatic. He was somebody you imagined could outsmart Batman, the Joker, right? So, like, when Batman's like, where are they? And he slams his head on the table, and he's like, you don't slam the head on the table because I need to be able to communicate with you, right? You don't do that. And so he's like correcting Batman for not being clever or with his torture. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like somebody who is, you know, very clever, something they might say, because they're like, you're doing it wrong. And there's a bit, in my opinion, there's a bit of overacting even in the Dark Knight Joker, but it's a classic kind of superhero, supervillain sort of movie. It's not a backstory for the supervillain. It's not that, but you know, it's the Joker. He's supposed to actually be a supervillain. Any recommendations for sticky heavy bowguns pre-Iceborne? Yeah, so you would want to use the Dark Devourer for maximum damage. You would want to use Zora Magdaros heavy bowgun for mostly maximum damage, but also paralysis ammo. Okay, so Zora Magdaros, Devil Joe, best bowguns. The new Joker can't outsmart Batman because Batman is 10 in the movie. Yeah, but the new Joker doesn't really outsmart anyone, does he? He commits a triple murder, and then he goes dancing in a bathroom. What? Come on, man. It was so obvious what should have happened next is he should have scrubbed the paint off his face. He should have taken the fake hair off. He should have come out dressed like a civilian. The cops would come rushing in. Because, you know, there's a train conductor, by the way. The train conductor would have heard the gunshots. He would have seen probably the scuffle. So the cops would have come rushing in, and here you come out dressed like a civilian, and it would have been this aha moment. I can pretend to be the Joker when I'm committing terrible crimes. Would have been great for the movie. That would have been great. Would have made a lot of sense. Would have made tons of sense. Okay, let's see how much Shadowcore ore we've saved up. We already upgraded a number of charms. Let's go to... Is it equipment? What's it going to be under? Is it under items? No, it's not under items. It's not under equipment. Oh, sell items. I bet it's under here. Yeah, here we are. Shadowcore ore. How would it not be here? Here it is. 3. We've got 3 Shadowcore ore. This stuff is pretty rare, if I had to say so. You're going to run out of Shadowcore ore, but you know what? That's 3 more charms that we can finish upgrading. Let's take a quick look at our options for upgrading. So we got Agitator done. That's a big one. Upgrade equipment. Oh, well, look at that. It's already looking. So Master's Charm. Ah, we got to get that Master's Charm done. Offensive Guard's done. Free Element. Elder Seal. Dragon Attack. Dragon Attack? Okay, well, we can just get this one done either way. That one's done. Wide Range. Ooh, we need that Tempered Hide so bad. Where do we get that from? Resentment. Right, Resentment. I'm so curious about Resentment. We need, what is it? Spattered Hide. I have no clue what that is. But you can see down there, we need one of those Shadowcore ores as well. Mushroom Mancer, hell no. Attack boost, don't care. Guard, ice attack. Oh, excuse me. We need a Legiana mantle. Got the hiccups going on there. Actually, how about Constitution? Ah, we don't have it. Paralysis attack. Ooh, you can take it all the way up to level 4. Knighthood, huh? Focus, stamina surge, sleep attack, poison attack, windproof. Can go all the way up to level 4. I don't want to give up that Tigrex mantle. Fade extender, Palico rally. Okay, we can upgrade that. We can upgrade that. What's the last level? Boba ticket, Gracium, Spear Vein, Dragon Core ore, huh? Don't know what the point of upgrading that is. It's kind of a dumb thing to upgrade. Alright. Are we missing anything? Forge equipment. Why so early in the stream, asks Antonio. Antonio, he missed it. He missed the whole 3-hour stream. It was just me and you guys. Just me, you, and Australia. Just me, you, and Australia, and yo mama. Yo mama drama. Normal shots, effluvia resist, max might, peak, there's agitator, latent power, I don't think we'll build latent power. Heroics, fury, focus weakness, tremor, earplugs, iron skin. Just going over these real fast. Handy, give me a handy. Evade extender, constitution, marathon runner, special ammo boost, crit draw, blast attack, dragon resist, blast speed, quick, window. Evade window, we already have it apparently. Fortify, Scenthound, free meal, heavy artillery, intimidator, entomologist. Just going through these, making sure. We already got wide range. We've already got guard. Ooh, I don't think we have water attack. I'm not sure if, yeah, we have fire attack. Thunder resist. Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like we are ready to wrap things up here. Devil Joe says spatted hide is from Tempered Lands Joan. Temp Lands Joe. What? Tempered Devil Joe in the Guiding Lands, I think is what you're meaning to say. Sounds good, so I'll probably have to fight him sometime. Alright, yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Nice long 3-hour stream. I'll go try to get some sleep, see if I wake up before 1 p.m. If I don't, maybe we have a 2 p.m. stream, right? Alright, let's give you guys the wave. Alright, I appreciate you guys watching me late night. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.